clean special play.
Gets another outlet pass to Adriel. A shake and bake left to right crossover and gets a layup on the right hand side. And Terriana gets a block. Kano with some pressure. Willing passer. Ellen. Smooth jumper there.
Kendra says no way.
Welcome all. We are live here from the Francis Sheldon Gym on the Tulip Heritage High School campus for a Tulip Heritage Lady Hawks matchup against the Darrington Loggers. And I'm here with my co-host, Dominic Joseph.
How's it going, everyone? Here in Francis J. Sheldon Court. Always nice to be in this gymnasium. Weather's always nice indoors, some people like to say. Looks like people were getting the starting five ready for the Darrington Loggers. It looks like they're lining up here. Thank you for welcoming me here, Dee. It's good to be in your company tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We got a change of the host tonight for color commentary, but always enjoy it. You definitely were able to provide some good commentary for football.
Yes.
Now we get to partner together, host tonight here for opening game, home game for the Heritage Hawks boys and gals. So it should be an eventful night.
Definitely had a good talks about you, always growing up around here, always hearing your name, and also in the commentating world, especially with Tulip TV. Everyone holds you in very high regard, so I was very pumped up tonight to be here for this big anticipated matchup here for Darrington. Looks like we're going to get the announcing going.
As we have Anthony Bluehorse here for our live announcer.
Number 5, Hardy. Number 15, Axel. Number 23, and number 32, Alice. The finals for the Lady Hawks. Number 5, Adriel. Number 15, At this time, we're going to call you forward as we will render a traditional song to honor our silent states, our United States flag. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you please stand to rise, just please move your hands. volunteers for kickoff.
So for our viewers out there, we had our opening drum song by Mark Robinson and Image Enoch. So thank you for that, Mark and Image.
Feel welcomed here in this court. Game 2 for the Lady Hawks tonight. It's actually coming up a big win, actually, against Kamiak High School, coming off a 47-21 win. Pretty high-scoring game for Heritage Girls this previous. Actually, it was actually right after the holiday break.
Yeah, I would say for the girls coming back, they got some returners that I can see from last year who are playing. So just trying to get in that groove and hopefully make a bigger impact this season. We got Adria and Tariana and Lily and also Vanessa for the Lady Hawks who are returning from last year. A couple of new faces, some other girls to be here eligible later on during the season. So for Lady Hawks, just trying to catch some momentum from last year.
Always momentum's a big thing, especially starting off the season here in your home court. It looks like many people here watching the game from both sides of Tulalip and in Darrington. Big game tonight as Tulalip sets to tip off for game 2.
Yeah, and Darrington, in division opponent. Sometimes the games are split as far as what's in division and what's kind of considered a mulligan. But it is a good matchup early on for them, regardless of in division or not, just to see, how they match up with someone that they'll face later on down the road. You get an out of bounds or a foul on a steal there by Adriel.
Looks like she was trying to go for the right-handed layup here as she was going down the court. After a big steal to start off the game, hopefully to get the first points on the board here for Tulalip.
She makes the first free throw. Yeah, we saw a lot of that last year. Her and Tariana sisters, extending the pressure on defense, really active. So hopefully they'll, like I said, continue some of that. Build on some of the chemistry they had last year. As you can see, they're out in a full court defense.
Being able to hit your free throws is a big thing, especially in this level of play. Looks like they're playing defense really well here with Tulalip.
What do you think of the strategy, Dom, of extending full court early on with only 6 players?
I think getting that on nonstop pressure to begin the game not only puts Darrington on their heels, it also makes them watch out for this later on in the game, especially if Tulalip's creating that pressure right off the bat. Definitely a good game plan for them.
Yeah, I would say if you can cause some turnovers, get a lead early, it works in your favor. Waste a lot of energy.
Looks like an accidental.
Raylee active. At least she took a shot, unfortunately on the wrong basket, but hey, early on.
Yeah, that's what happens, especially in this, like we were saying. Sometimes the pressure can. That's another thing about causing pressure. It can also come and hit you even on your own side of the ball.
Great for her to get it out early, though, as she gets a steal there. Oh, but stepped on the line.
That's the one thing about these lines here in this court I noticed as playing. Sometimes those lines sneak up on you when you get a steal. Sometimes they're running a little too quick, and it can definitely happen.
Yeah, you got the color contrast down there on the baseline, I think, mimicking kind of a cedar weaving pattern, it looks like.
Yes, very much so. Looks like a good rip away here by Tariana here, going down the court.
Looking for a fast break layup.
Looks like just blocked there by number 3 of Darrington.
I think she saw her sister on the other side try to throw a pass, and defender had their hands up, got in the passing lane. Got a steal there. So Darrington looking to get their first points as well.
White ball off of green. Heritage ball here as they set to go up. Timeout by the Lady Hogs here. How are you feeling about this pressure going on? I know you asked me that question here earlier, but as the timeout concludes, what are you feeling so far?
I think as far as for Coach Sabrina, a good strategy implemented early on just to kind of see, get a look at can Darrington handle it. If they can't, obviously, like I said, you can build an early lead. So far, it looks like Darrington also trying to extend enough kind of full court defense as well. So it'll be definitely which team makes more mistakes.
Mm.
And just trying to get some easy baskets, right? It's easier to get a steal in transition and get a layup versus trying to get in the half court and run some offense sometimes. So it's a good strategy for both teams, and definitely for Heritage. Like I said, they got some returners who are used to playing that defense, trying to get up early, try to get on their opponents. So just get some of those early mistakes out early as well.
I think this style of play definitely calls for conditioning, and definitely in Heritage Hawks ball, I know conditioning is one of the things they like to pride themselves in. So I'm excited to see how the conditioning plays out for them tonight here against Darrington. Because looking at the opposite side of the court, people are huffing and puffing on both sides, and it is an early first quarter for us.
Yeah, early timeout taken. Maybe Sabrina saw a look that she wants to capitalize on, or how to break this full court defense that Darrington's applying. I think they're trying to trap as well.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a trip here by number.
As you can see in the inbounds pass there, had a little bit of a cross screen for Lily to come from one side of the court to the other, and they're able to get it across, get a foul there.
Looks like they're about to inbound it right about almost half court here as the sisters throw the ball to one another here, looking to make a play down low. Darrington just there on the steal. Looks like an easy breakaway layup for number 3, Claire W. for Darrington to tie up the game at 2-2 with 6 minutes and 24 seconds to go.
And a steal for Darrington right there.
Looks like passing right now is definitely the key of what is going on here. Coach Sabrina calling a great timeout, I think, to collect the team together and kind of pull some things early on.
Yeah, I can see her asking, what happened. I think she saw some body language. A little discouraging as a coach, but so just trying to see what's going on and, maybe collect their players, like you said, build some of that confidence that's needed definitely if the other team's going to, get in your face and apply a trap.
Especially in a situation where the Lady Hawks are, I think, playing with 6 athletes tonight. And that's a big, Darrington has a big number compared to them as of right now. Looking like one of our players has stepped out shortly. So Tulalip will have to run with 5 players for the foreseeable future until our next player comes back.
Yeah, that's why I asked you right away. I feel like, definitely if you are applying a trap, you got to be in shape, and then also if the other team's under the trap, you got to be in shape. It's a track meet at that point. So we'll see whose favor that works in. Obviously, Darrington gets a couple steals, and so they're up just 2. It's still early, but and as you can see, Heritage inbounding the ball.
Very early in this game as Tulalip sets to get these passes going. Dives on the ball with players trailing. Heritage looks to get a 3-pointer here. Almost onto the basket there. Shot by number 5, Adrielle.
You see Terriana kind of fumbled it, able to get the ball up to Rayleigh. Rayleigh kicks it out to Lily, and Lily swings it over to Terriana or Adrielle for a 3.
The play looked great, and the shot just fell short.
And you see Lady Hawks still in their trap as well.
Looks like almost an interception by number 14 of Tulalip.
Yeah, Molly getting her hands in the passing lane.
Setting up the defense is a big key part here for Tulalip as they set to try to get a defensive stop here.
And then it looks like in the half-court set, Heritage is in man. Corner 3 for Darrington. And a rebound.
Like Darrington with the offensive rebound to tap it back. Number 15 for Tulalip going. People diving.
Get a jump ball.
Jump ball for both of these teams here. Jump ball is always a good thing to see, especially when you don't really know what happened and where to see, and you don't have the luxury of a replay as a ref. Jump ball sometimes might be the right call.
Yeah, so far early on, Heritage with some really active hands. So getting a couple deflections. And as you can see there, a block and then a jump ball, but rebound on the other side of the hoop. So Heritage not able to capitalize on, a bad shot by Darrington.
Looks like they were just there in the right place at the right time.
And then on the other end,
looks like another jump ball. Looks like Darrington cheerleaders are pumping up their crowd as they are up 4 points against Tulalip now with 5 minutes to go. Tulalip inbounding the ball here on the opposing side of the court. Looks like there's a trap set early. Number 32 going up.
Yeah, and so far Darrington looks like they're trapping a lot on ball. You know, we saw, I think it was Terriana in the corner. She gets trapped, and then she throws a baseline pass down there to Lily, and they trap on that as well. So we'll see how they respond in the half court. But very active early on.
Looks like Lily is getting double teamed almost every time she gets in the key here. Looks like a good kick out there by number 5 for Darrington, and a 2-shot. Looks like an out-of-bounds call here from the ref. I believe it went on top of the backboard. That means it will be Tulalip ball.
Yeah, and Darrington able to break some of that pressure, not capitalizing, which works in the favor of the Lady Hawks right now as they got some ground to make up, just down 4. Gets a layup. Referee motions for a foul, hit on the wrist as Terriana drives to the hoop, so she'll get 2.
I gotta give some credit to these girls tonight as they are both running full set presses almost and traps early on in this game. It's almost like we're watching a fourth quarter right now, just with the tempo of play.
Yeah, I would hope that the girls were nice and warm before the game started, because started out fast and furious.
Yes.
You know, like you said, some body language. A lot of people huffing and puffing right now. Both teams applying the press.
4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Looks like whistle blown.
Substitution for Darrington. They send in what looks like another guard.
Another substitution for Darrington, like you were saying. That's the luxury they have right now with the amount of players they have to make these subs. Looks like number 3 goes in and goes right over Lily. Number 32, Ali C. from Darrington to make it 8-3.
Yeah, and for the fans at home watching Lady Hawks, they gave up a layup right there. What you'd like to see ideally is on that full court press. Looks like Darrington was just trying to run a screen, right, for the free up one of the guards. You want to see a switch there just so they can still keep that pressure in the full court.
Looks like number 5 was just taken out there by Tulalip. Going up for the layup here. Ref's seen a little bit more contact than I think he wanted to see and gave number 5 2 free throws here.
Yeah, good contest by Terriana. Just not able to get to the ball.
You got to make them earn it, as they would say here, as she sets to go for 2 shots. One of them falls down, and some say sometimes the ball lies, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what the youngins say, right?
Yes.
Traditional saying, ball don't lie.
Looks like Tulalip struggling to get the boards here, but comes away with it. Number 14, Molly, ripping it away from Darrington, setting the aggressive tempo here for offensive rebounds.
Yeah, fighting for a rebound there, able to retain possession for Heritage.
Rayleigh splitting the defense, going up the court here. Looks to kick out to Lily.
Yeah, Rayleigh aggressive right there, taking it up the court. Able to get it up the court for Heritage, and they get a 3.
Oh, just off. Oh, but she gets her own offensive rebound. On top of the elbow there, looking to get the rebound. Still live ball here. And the crowd erupts.
Yeah, great hustle right there by Terriana. Shoots a 3, misses it, grabs the rebound, misses it, follows it, able to cause a loose ball, and then gets a layup.
That is what you like to see. And with the defensive effort. But you got to be careful here by not getting in foul trouble. When right now it's looking like I'm looking at the bench to my right, not seeing any substitutions. So you got to be careful here or not. But what a sequence by her recently on this replay. Fantastic job.
Yeah, great effort, high motor play there. And then, like you said, on the other end, if she's gonna contest, she's got to go straight up, not lunge at the players when they're going for the layup, because she's got 2 early on, and she's definitely a key player for the Lady Hawks.
Looks like there is some fans in the stands saying, "Raise your hand up, don't foul, don't foul." I'm hearing a lot of murmuring around here.
We get another jump ball, and this time Darrington would retain the possession as it looked like it rolled off one of the Darrington players' feet. Rolled forward, and they weren't able to keep that going. Looked like Terriano was almost going to break to the hoop for another layup.
It's like number 3. Claire brings it up for Darrington here tonight. Kicks it out to number 12 for the corner 3. Just off the basket there, but still gets their offensive rebound. Number 5.
Good contest there by Adrielle and Molly. Rayleigh looking to bring it up.
Looks like a block here called on number 5.
Yeah, and viewers at home, we got to give it to Rayleigh. I believe this is her first year playing basketball with Heritage, and she's being fearless, bringing the ball up.
Really, definitely a cornerstone of the Lady Hawks here, as previously in the volleyball season. She did a phenomenal job, as well as the girls who all played. Had a fantastic season. Got to put my hands up to them. And great to see them here now playing the winter sports in basketball with a deep 3 here by Tulalip.
It almost looked like she could have shot that past the white.
Yeah, almost could have been half court. That would have been in.
Yeah, hard off the backboard, but so she definitely had the range.
Confidence is half the game, especially in something like this.
They set up in a stack set here for the inbounds play.
Tulalip still in this game, only down 5 points. As they fight for every rebound, they find themselves still 5 short here.
And what do you think of Lily's custom Coach Salish design headband?
That is one of the coolest headbands I think I've seen in basketball. That's counting NCAA, and that's also counting the NBA.
A lot of swag there.
Yeah, it's really cool. Looks like another breakaway here for
I
Darrington.
think after the game, we need to tell her we'll give her an interview if we can get a headband.
Yes, I'd wear one next. I'd definitely wear one next game.
Darrington able to get a shot there, score. Heritage looking to respond.
Good control there. Good three-pointer.
Another deep 3.
Deep 3 for the Lady Hawks here to cut the lead to only 4 points.
Terriana McLean showing that range, a foot off the line.
Terriana, big star player here in the first quarter.
Darrington looking to respond with a 3.
Looking to get the rebound as they huck up another good shot off the glass for Darrington to make it 14-8. Timeout White here for Tulalip.
Yeah, Sabrina calling for another timeout, and she's trying to find out what's going on. You know, we were mentioning we see Molly over here in the huddle.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a little tired, so we'll see how she adjusts. We get a replay. Terriana's deep 3. I think when you can shoot those, you're always in the game, right?
Always in the game. Can never count yourself out, especially in basketball. People making so many sequences of shots.
Yeah.
Can erase a 10-point lead within seconds here. But I know if I was these girls right now, I'm going into the classroom tomorrow and saying, who wants to play? You should have been at practice. You know, I'm holding people accountable. I remember I was one of those guys when I used to play. Try not to be the guy who talks too much about high school here, but it's always good to remember the good times that you shared with your friends and other tribe members.
Well, I'm gonna be the contrarian there and say that the less the better, because that's more minutes.
That is true. That is very much true.
You gotta watch somebody else play. So for the girls playing tonight, I guess you could. It's an awesome way to get out there and play a whole game. Obviously exhausting, but
great point here, because you're getting all the reps you need right there.
Yeah, work out all the jitters in this one game.
Especially the first home game in front of the crowd. Home games are always a little bit different than away games. So they're bringing the ball up here, setting up the half-court offense here.
I think Sabrina was calling for an on-ball screen, and Adrielle was waiting for it and then kind of just forced the pass, and so it results in a turnover for a layup for Darrington.
Looks like they were just ready for it right there.
As you can see, Lily, she nearly gets an on-ball screen.
Hesitated there for the 3. Number 3 to shoot it. That's the thing you have to do no matter if you're missing it or not. Making sure your shots go up.
And you see Sabrina adjusting on defense, just calling for them to get back in what I would assume is going to be a little bit of a zone. You got to conserve some of your players' energy. Obviously, some of them, not used to the fast pace. So we'll see if they stay in the man in the half-court set.
Looks like the Lady Hawks here set to bring the ball up. setting up the half-court offense, thinking about the mistakes previously, getting the ball out, swinging the ball.
Yeah, as you can see, Lily sent an on-ball screen, and they get a little bit of a pick-and-roll action, and she gets it on the roll, just catches it at the free throw, but nothing there. Tries to swing it to Vanessa, who didn't look like she was ready. Lily gets it back, and unfortunately not able to make the jumper.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but that ball is faster than you think, especially coming off a pass.
Yeah, definitely all the old school coaches would tell you the ball will move faster than the players will, so you got to be ready to move the ball. So.
No matter how fast you think you are, the ball is faster.
Darrington there gets a jumper, so extending that lead, 18-8.
This looks to be the biggest lead Darrington has had tonight as Talayla gets ready to set up the offensive scheme here. Lily driving past defenders, getting doubled very quickly down below.
We get a double dribble call there. She was trying to dribble around some defenders. Defenders maybe lost the ball, kind of thought it might have been tipped by the defender, but ref calls her for a double dribble.
It's always hard to maintain the ball when you have two people on you. Don't blame her in that situation. Looks like a steal for Talayla here. And a huck at the rim and almost makes the shot. That looked in from here.
Yeah, great steal there by Audrey. My eyes got lit up because, yeah, good defense there. She gets a steal nearly on the money.
I'm almost
watching on the replay. Oh, just a few feet short.
I almost want to say that's her range from right now. She's getting pretty close from hitting those right now. And shout out to her for hucking up that shot.
Yeah, Harry and Terriana obviously here early on down here. Lady Hawks down by 10. If they want to get back into it, they gotta definitely take those first looks. There was a couple there at the end of the quarter that they maybe could have took. Regardless, like you said, if you're making them or not, if it's a good shot, you might want to take it. Especially right now, you're getting limited looks at the basket. On the other end, obviously they got to get back on defense.
Yes, looks like coaches here addressing their teams here, saying what they're doing good, what they need to work on, especially as a coach point of view. That's always something you look for as you're coaching these young high school students in this sport. Both teams doing a great job of facilitating the players and making sure they're doing the right thing. And it was an eventful first quarter. Got to give them that.
Yeah, fast and furious pace. You see last 2 minutes, Lady Hawks get out of that press, which is tough to run when you got 6 people, and try to conserve some energy. So we probably will see them, obviously get in a half-court defense. And then hopefully on offense, they can combat Darrington's press. As you see, they're a little bit more deep on the roster.
Yes.
And it looks like their strategy is they're going to apply all forces.
Yes.
Sub in a lot, creating some havoc with their full court extended press, and trying to obviously wear down the Lady Hawks.
I think something like you were saying has a lot of truth in it. When you get a lot more reps playing as a team, you build more chemistry. When you're bringing in a lot of people in from another bench, you're accustoming more and more people. So I think Talayla right now is definitely building that chemistry here at home in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, everybody's getting some game looks and getting that intensity. And I think, that's a good takeaway, obviously, right now for the Lady Hawks. Regardless of what's going on in the game, you get to see what the game pace looks like if you haven't been playing that much. Second game into the season. Vanessa picks up the loose ball. Thought she got a little bit of body contact, and the ref calls a travel, unfortunately.
That is always one of the hard things as a player. I always wanted to learn a little bit more is when the ball is going back like that to make sure I know if it's a steal or not. Looks like a steal here for Talayla. Left layup here off the right hand.
Great timing right there by Audrey. She anticipated the inbound pass, jumps it, and gets a steal.
Very much. You saw that from a mile away.
Yeah, so playing some great defense, being aggressive early on, helping her team out, keeping them in the game.
Keeping this momentum early is key to the second quarter. Win every quarter.
Off, and Rayleigh gets a rebound, taking it up the court. Looking for some support, passes it inside to Vanessa.
Still makes it to her team. Almost got her own rebound in a sort there. Looks like Darrington is bringing up the ball with a familiar face, number 5.
Yeah, and Audrey applying some pressure of her own, trying to cause a steal, and then Rayleigh there gets a steal, getting her hands in the passing lane. Just rolls off a Darrington player, though, and Darrington gets the ball back with a steal of their own.
Looks like another steal attempt here.
Yeah, and Sabrina motioning to basically be careful, right? You don't want to pick up your third foul early on here in the second quarter. Actually,
sometimes
shoots for a steal
fouling
there.
is not the right move in this situation, like we were saying. Sometimes it creates intensity, but when you're looking at a situation like this, it is definitely hard to maintain the cool.
Yeah, and she's got 3 early on,
Yeah.
so not a lot of physical defense she could play. She's gonna have to be real careful about trying to shoot those passing lanes. Vanessa with the steal of her own, though.
And that's not even necessarily the style of play. It's more like sometimes the refs they're just going to call something more often than not. So you got to be prepared for that.
Yeah, definitely. But still being aggressive. She
Yes.
takes it down the court there, gets a foul of her own, so she'll go to the free throw line. As you can see here on the monitor, she steps around the Darrington player for the layup.
Good replay there going on the left side. Setting up 2 free throws here to cut the lead down.
Misses the first one.
Score is still 18. Darrington to layup 10 with 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter here at the Francis J. Sheldon Court in Tulalip.
Yeah, and the fans showing up early to support Heritage. What we like to see, obviously, girls' game, the first game of the night.
Yes.
People getting off work, rushing over, coming to support the girls. First home opener game.
The house is packed tonight in support of these girls. Looks like Tulalip now makes it 12-18. 6 minutes to go. Looking for a big defensive stop here for the Hawks.
Yeah, Heritage responding really well early on here in the second. Trying to get down the court, get some points in transition. As you were saying, yeah, ball shot one out there.
Mm-hmm. Defensive stops come faster than you believe, especially like that. After a missed shot, you're back in it, and to hopefully make this a one-possession game.
Yeah, like deep 3 there by Terriana.
Just bounced out, but got the offensive rebound. As we were talking before the game, offensive rebounds are very much key to winning any basketball game.
Yeah, Heritage, I would say that's, why Darrington is up right now. They got a lot of second chance points early, a couple easy layups. So, they're just up 6. Obviously, Heritage got to respond, rebound on the defensive end, Will. And then on offense, if they want to, look to add on to their score, maybe get some second chance, easy opportunities, they got to rebound on offense.
Very much so.
Yeah, Rayleigh gets a rebound there. Great job. And then she even looked up, tried to make a opposite side pass to the other block to Lily, who nearly got it, but it was tipped out. So, and then Serena seeing something, wants to call for a timeout and hopefully get a good look.
I think timeouts are very important in the first half, setting up the tone, making sure everyone's calm and collected, and staying together as a team is a huge thing for them. Looks like Heritage is definitely getting coached up by everybody on their coaching staff and players just cheering each other up. And I think it is a big thing that I like to see here in Tulalip of what the players are doing for one another.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of pressure, right? Home opener game.
Yes.
Obviously coaches want to win. Families want to support, want to see their players winning. So, very vocal coaches early on.
Looks like they look to kick the ball back. Almost confusion there.
Yeah, Molly getting the pass right there at the free throw line.
Looks like Terriana open at 3. Just bounced out, but got the offensive rebound. Molly with a huge offensive rebound. Looks like a 3 in the key call, possibly.
Yeah, that was surprising because the ball comes off the rim.
Yeah.
Maybe a jump ball, but
sometimes refs make mistakes just like we all do, especially in something like this. Darrington with another half-court type scheme here.
Wide open 3 for Darrington. Off the rim, though. But a rebound there.
Definitely getting a lot of second chance points here in the key. Looks like Terriana brings the ball up here for Tulalip. Looks like the screen was too much of a shove for the ref's liking there.
Yeah, maybe a moving screen. She wasn't set.
See it here on the replay? Here.
Yeah, she's got to be set. Plant early. Gets a moving screen call. Nice attempt, though. Like I said, first-year player with Heritage.
Yes.
At least trying to be a team player, relieve some pressure on the ball handler there. Just not there early enough to set the screen.
Sometimes getting your feet set early is a hard thing to do, especially, like you said, in your first year. Got to give credit to her. And she
Comes up with the rebound.
Racks up another rebound. Looks to pass to her teammate going up court. Going baseline here. Still maintaining inbounds. Oh, looks like she knew exactly what happened there on the offensive side of things.
Yeah, I think she wanted a swing pass on the other side of the wing to Tiriana, and then it almost looked like somebody was open on the opposite block, but she didn't see him over there by the basket. Kind of premeditated look there for her. And saw the defender anticipate it. And on the other end, Darrington capitalized on the turnover.
Yes.
Gets the three.
Those three-pointers are a huge benefactor of this game. Looking to hopefully catch up here for Tulalip. Oh, looks like Tiriana for three.
Yeah, just trying to clear some space.
Good offensive rebound here for Tulalip. Looks like Tiriana's calling for the ball at the top here.
Molly with the rebound there gets a second chance for Heritage.
Looks like she passes it down low here. Looks like another double team. Number 5, Carly, is getting thrown around on this offensive side of the court today. As Tulalip is setting the tempo in this second quarter.
Yeah, Darrington very active on defense, smothering the ball handlers. Causing the jump ball there. Heritage retains it, and then we get 3 seconds.
Definitely some players putting their heart on the line in this game, and that's what people would say to me. Just in any type of thing, putting your heart on the line for anything, that's when you know you're doing a great thing.
Yeah, Darrington trying to play some aggressive defense, body to body, cause some turnovers. Doing a good job of that early on. Obviously, they got the lead. Heritage just looking to respond, but they give up a wide open three, but it's an air ball there, so turnover. Out of bounds, and Lady Hawks will look to respond.
Huge possession here for Tulalip to hopefully cut the lead down just a little bit more here as we almost come to an end of the first half here with 3 minutes left to play. Looks like the ball was out on Darrington, but was not whistled. So the game will still remain in as Tulalip comes back on defense here. Number 3 for Darrington drives up.
Yeah, good active
stripped
hand
away
there by Tiriana. She gets a strip. Oh, Rayleigh gives it to the other team, though.
Good effort there by Tiriana, number 4 for Tulalip. Ripping the ball out here. Showing some heart here.
You can see they're just trying to get the ball back.
Looks like that is my ball here. We're going to fight for it here.
Yeah, you love the aggressiveness on defense. Obviously, clean play. Just trying to get the ball back. Any will to win right now, right? Cause a turnover, hopefully. Good swat there.
Big swat. And a steal.
Just trying to capitalize. Compose yourself.
Pass it.
Swing. Pass for her sister. Audrielle not able to make 3, but they get a
Looks
rebound.
for number 3 here. Needs some help on the offensive board side of things for her today. Play some defense here right before half. Looks like a very acrobatic shot by Darrington with a breakaway with 2 players falling right behind and just off the basket.
Yeah, Audrielle called for a reacher. I was speechless at the sequence, the pace there was watching the game. Audrielle, looking to get back. Lets the player go by. Tiriana gets a good rebound off the rim. Sees Audrielle, still at the half-court line. Able to get a breakaway layup. She just wasn't able to capitalize.
I think that's one of the hardest things to do is keep your cool after missing any shot. Props to her for still getting back on defense after that and maintaining great style play here for Tulalip. Tiriana here with the rebound. Chucks it to her sister again in the same similar sequence. Looks like a pump fake slash. Waiting for officials' call here.
Yeah, able to, keep her pivot foot there. Was looking for a layup. Defender kind of closed in early on her. Maybe thought she was going to get swatted. Went for the pump fake. And then gets a foul call. So as you can see here on the monitor, she breaks out for a layup. Holds it. And then gets hit on the wrist for a foul call.
Making these free throws is vital here as Tulalip looks to cut down this lead. Making it 13-23.
Yeah, and if the Lady Hawks, stay composed, maybe they could close out this lead before the half.
Yes.
Getting a lot of good looks. Just off right now, but, a couple threes before that didn't go in. A layup that doesn't go in, so definitely If they can knock some shots down, stay composed, they could make a run.
Looks like Adrielle is a little frustrated as she motions to the bench that she needs a substitution, but still looks like she is walking around still healthily, and that is what you like to see. Tiriana goes up the court on the right side, going up to the past sister foul.
Yeah, attacking the basket right there, brings it all the way down. And then, like you said, some players kind of losing a little bit of composure there because, as you get tired,
Yes.
kind of hard to, stay in the game. Had an older guy tell me once, you got to learn how to play in spurts.
Yes, that is a
Conserve some
great
energy.
way, great way of thinking because spurts are definitely the name of basketball. That's for sure.
Yeah, you got, 6 players playing
Yes.
right now. You got to conserve some energy, play some smart defense. Obviously, Coach Sabrina trying to do that for them, get them in a half-court
Yes.
defense so they're not, pressing early like they were early on. And then on offense, they got to just create the easiest look possible. Maybe take a little bit of early shots if they've got it, but, just to get some falling.
It looks like both free throws are made there. 2 for 2 as Tiriana goes back on defense here with the Lady Hawks right there with her as they look to set up this defensive set.
Yeah, she's got to be aggressive, stay aggressive.
Looks like there is some.
A 3 there for Darrington.
Looks like Molly was there for the offensive rebound or steal there. As now looks like Darrington sets to inbound the ball here.
Yeah, just looking to get a takeaway there late to the basketball. Darrington gets the second chance rebound.
A lot of people weaving and weaving out. Another swat by Tiriana. That is her second for tonight as her hands remain to stay up here. And Darrington shoots a long two-pointer.
Yeah, Coach Sabrina getting nervous there because she's got 3. We got to remember she's got 3.
Another offensive. No, that would be defensive rebound by the Hawks there.
Yeah, Molly early active on, playing a role, just trying to be a good hustle player. Gets a rebound there, and then, Darrington gets a somewhat would call a desperate foul there, just trying to rip the ball away, away from your own basket.
Looks like the ball is kept in composure here. Looks like Taleo to get the offensive rebound, got her own rebound. And she's now stuck in the key, passes her sister on the outside. It looks like white ball here.
I think called a foul there on Darrington.
Looks like
a dribble or out of bounds.
I think she was pushed out of bounds. Ball is inbounded. Just stolen away by Darrington. Looks like they set up the fast break here, but Tiriana right behind with a steal.
And then gets a deflection, and it goes out on the player for Darrington. Yeah, it's Sabrina there. Scared.
What a type of steal. Just got right in between all ball and hits off number 12 of Darrington to make it to Layla ball.
Yeah, great hustle there. I was a little nervous as though, like you said, she's got 3, but hey, able to make a play.
Yes. Sometimes it works out. Jab step move here by number 4. Just tipped off the Darrington hands. Looks like it is just her and the basket. Just rolled in there for Darrington as they now have 25-16 with an 11-point lead. 50 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, she was looking for an opposite side pass there. She was trying to attack the basket. Maybe saw a second defender flash over and wasn't able to capitalize. It's a turnover. And you see Adrielle throw a turnover there.
Looks like some teammates' communication here on the side of things. Keeping some cool, trying to maintain the composure here in Tulalip.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration built up, but it's still early. 9-point game for Heritage. And we got, ref motion for something right here.
That is the great thing about halftime. You are able to go into the locker room and talk it out, as some would say. But here in Tulalip, the people are making noise as Darrington sets to make a free throw here to go into this next part of this quarter.
And we see a foul or substitution. I think Sabrina was asking for a foul call count. Tiriana needs a break.
Darrington with the first miss of the free throw sequence here to shoot one more to possibly make this 26-16. It is number 15, Darrington.
40 seconds here.
Two
Just
misses
under 40
there.
seconds.
Looks like number 12 just rips it away for number 3. But it looks like there's a hurt player under the court.
Yeah, Molly holding her face, maybe.
And the ref just maintained this, just let this happen before the whistle. Really letting these girls play there under the key. Makes you wonder, if the whistle was blown just a little faster, would this be prevented?
I think it might have happened on the contest when she shot it off the second chance rebound. And I believe it's her eye. So, Heritage obviously needing a sub. I don't know. I saw a motion for the ref had his hand up for, I believe, a foul count. So I don't know if Terriana has fouled out. But, Heritage, like I said, only 6 players to rotate. A couple players in foul trouble early. Got an injury. This might complicate things.
Injuries are something you never like to see here on the court, but she gets back out there and remains to tough it out for the remainder 30 seconds. Maybe halftime will help get some composure. It looks like the replay looks like...
look like friendly fire.
Friendly fire there. Looks like the ball kept going in there.
I didn't see anything on her initial contest of the second chance shot, but I did see Vanessa's hand swing in there kind of late. Looked like it might have caught her.
Looks like it's still hurting the player, but she's keeping a level head and ready for the remainder of this half as the refs talking something out, trying to maintain their level of play as referees.
Yeah, and Molly trying to compose herself there, still kind of feeling the injury. Stays in the game.
Props to her and her physical and mental strength to tough it through for the rest of this half.
16-25, possibly the last possession here for the Lady Hawks. Let's see if they get some going.
Adriel to bring the ball up and to go to the right side here. Looking for a screen, looking for somebody to be open here. Looks like a push there by Darrington. Will set Tulalip up here with 2 free throws.
Yeah, Heritage just looking to get the ball out of the corner. Obviously, Adriel, she picks up her dribble, finds Lily, coming on over to get the ball out of the corner. And then Lily scrambling for a dribble gets foul call, so she'll shoot 2 with 11 seconds.
Making them count as she nails the first one. Setting up for 2 here. Almost 2 for 2 there on the free throw as there's 10 seconds left to go in the half. Hopefully, Tulalip is looking to get a big defensive stop here to close out the half.
Yeah, 10 seconds here. Get a body on somebody. Definitely don't allow any layup looks at the hoop. Darrington kind of playing in their favor. Picks up their dribble early at the 3.
Time is ticking down. Oh, looks like the ref just whistled right before the buzzer. Looks like 32, or number 3, I'm sorry, will shoot 2. As there's another foul for, I believe, Adriel.
Looked like it was on Molly. She was in,
Molly, I'm sorry.
In the middle. Gets a foul, reaching in late, didn't rotate over.
Free throws are one of the things that you should and always will practice as a basketball player. Is something that I struggled with, even in my, just adult life. Still struggle with free throws.
Still practicing free throws in the driveway, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny. Obviously, when you stop playing organized basketball, it's one of those things you don't really work on.
Yes, yeah. Looks like number 3, Claire W., set to shoot her second free throw after missing her first free throw, making go 0-1 possibly. Falls 0-2 on the free throws, but gets her own rebound, and that is halftime for this game. I think a much-needed halftime for both teams.
Yeah, definitely. Heritage, body language a little shaky right now, but still in it. Obviously missing some threes, and then not able to get some stops and some second chance rebounds for Darrington, kind of keep the lead up. But, Heritage, if they can win the rebound battle and obviously knock down their shots, they could look to take the lead and hopefully take this game. So we go to halftime here at the Francis A. Jeldon Gym. Philip Heritage Lady Hawk 17, Darrington Loggers 25. Welcome back to the Francis J. Sheldon Gym, J. Sheldon Gym, as we have said, Lady Heritage Hawks versus Darrington Loggers. Got a bit of a tongue twister there.
Always a good time to be here, especially in this great atmosphere. Fans are just lighting up the area. And we actually had some people talking to us during halftime. What do you think of the game? You know, my biggest takeaway, I think, has got to say, getting those offensive rebounds is a huge key for the Hawks to get back in this game as they are behind 17-25 right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. Kind of that's what I was saying right before we went to break, beginning of half. They're right there. Obviously, they gave up some second chance points that result in easy layups for Darrington. And then on offense, obviously, they just got to knock down some shots. They had some looks, obviously, minimize turnovers, but it happens.
Looking here on the replays here, some definitely big takeaways for Tulalip here as they had some big moments here. Tiriana McLean on the first moment here.
Yeah, great hustle play there.
Also here, passing it to her sister here on this play was a great assist here. And then her to get it back here to make a big bucket here for Tulalip was huge for them.
Steal there, great steal, anticipation. Get it from both angles as she gets it for an easy layup.
Big layup there for Tulalip. Another huge swat. That's her second total swat. There's two total swats in this one game.
And a deflection that resulted in a turnover. Some great plays by Tiriana, obviously while in foul trouble at that, so definitely brave, but showing up big for her team, just showing that she wants to get them back in the game.
That is one of those steals that you never really ever see. It's very rare to see that you steal it and it goes out of bounds and it ends up being off the other person. So very, very talented steal there by Tiriana there. Looks like the Lady Hawks are coming out of the tunnel here and ready to play this next half.
Yeah, Lady Hawks, as we said early on, just with 6 players here, so gotta show up big with the limited roster.
Yes.
Score well within reach for them.
People are coming back to their seats, coming back from the anticipated halftime. I didn't see any soda pop or any 2-liter cans out there for Pop a Shot, but maybe next time. I don't think I've ever made one of those, but I've had people make them for me.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Definitely Pop a Shot. You got to send out a little cousin or something to go win you something that you can share in the bleachers after.
Yes, definitely giving a couple bucks to my cousins. Hopefully they'd go get it. But I'm not trying to go out there and miss in front of the whole tribe. I've done my time.
So inbounds there for Lily to Adrielle. Giving it up early, and Darrington just swarming on the ball.
They are definitely swarming on defense here. Looks like just to get there. Looks like quadruple teamed here in the key. Still gets away with the ball. Rayleigh to be there on the right side of the box. What a play here in Tulalip.
Yeah, and Darrington obviously on ball pressure very early on. Not able to get a look for a pass or a shot there for Lady Hawk, so let's see how they adjust to that.
Looks like right under the key there for number 32, Darrington, with a big shot there for them as they kick off the first part of the second half.
Then an inbounds violation for Lady Hawks. So turnover after giving up a bucket. So rough start here early.
Rough start here in the third quarter. Looks like a shot by, I believe that was number 32, 3-pointer. Looks like they're trapping here, Adrielle, but she gets right past them, goes under the key, looks for contact.
A little bit of contact there. Ref doesn't call it, though.
Looks like some ref did not like that.
Yeah, so she goes in there. Defender kind of arm around, but gets a little bit of ball there, so she is forced to take a tough shot. Misses it.
Darrington to inbounds the ball here. It's number 5, Carly, bringing up the ball here to set up this part of the ball here. Another three falls for number 3, Claire W. from Darrington.
Yeah, Heritage Lady Hawks struggling to get into what looks like should be a 2-3. I think they got some confusion going on there on defense, so give up 2 threes back to back.
Big
Adrielle
3 there.
Big 3.
Big offensive rebound for
Molly
Tulalip.
with the rip away.
Foul, maybe travel call here by the ref. I'm not sure about that call here in the press box here in the bleachers. I think I'm able to see a good see here.
As you can see,
Looks
she rips
like
it
it-
away. And then looked like a gather step to me, but ref calls it a travel.
Yeah,
And so turnover for Lady Hawks.
I believe these refs go to school, so I trust their instincts more than me. I'd like to hope. Carly jumping in and almost hitting number 14 over the back. Rayleigh to get the ball. Looks like the ball is on the floor here. Looks like a little bit of cherry pick action here. Almost into the wall.
Yeah, Adriel looking to hustle back there, looking to try and maybe rip away a rebound, get some contact on the rebound. Darrington with maintaining of the possession there on a missed layup.
Another
D2.
three for number 3 for Darrington. Rayleigh with a big rebound here. Looks like getting trapped here on the half court. Stops, gathers herself. 32 gets the ball.
Yeah, Rayleigh able to take it up there, gets a pass, so looking to create some offense, but they just weren't able to capitalize. And then Heritage nearly with the trap of their own.
Number 23 bringing up the ball here. Looks like Darrington to set up their half-court offense.
And I believe Lady Hawks still in kind of what looks like a zone. I still feel like there's some confusion on where the players are supposed to be.
Looks like Darrington right now, their game plan is to get the ball to number 3 as she's hit some big three-pointers here early in the second half with a big hesitation step here.
Yeah, Lily with the crossover, but deflected on the shot.
The seats are getting packed here in Francis J. Sheldon Court. People looking around for their family members as this game is 33-17. Darrington lead.
So now it looks like they kind of are in a man matchup is what
Yes.
I'm seeing. So Lady Hawks get a foul there, though, late rotation. And so there will be a baseline inbounds for Darrington.
Defense is something that is to be focused on in this drive of sequence here as Darrington shoots another three-pointer.
I'm going to say those are deep twos, Dom. Those look like deep twos. Toes on the line.
Yes.
Toenail on the line.
I definitely think that was a very long two.
Molly getting called for a foul there. I believe she grabbed the arm, just looking to try and maybe rip one away.
I think some of the game is won right here after that inbound when they're getting these rebounds.
Okay, that's clearly a three there off the line. Knocks it down for Darrington.
Another big three for Darrington there. 17-36.
Yeah, so Darrington pulling away with a little bit of a run here. Hopefully Heritage Lady Hawks will be able to respond.
Could very well switch and go the other way as well. Just as much as it does in Darrington's favor can definitely happen for Tulalip. Adriel here looking to find somebody open. Nobody cutting to the basket.
And they get a steal there for Darrington.
Number 3 to go down the court and get some frustration here from Tulalip. Some things don't go your way sometimes, especially in this game of basketball.
Yeah, and if you're the coach, Coach Sabrina, obviously she wants her point guard, don't pick up your dribble, right? You don't want to get forced into a turnover situation there. She's definitely got to look to keep her dribble alive to still create some offense. Shot off.
Another shot.
Darrington gets a rebound for a transition layup. So pulling away here a little bit more, just under 4 minutes.
With a 23-point lead, Tulalip looks to cut it down here. As the third quarter is one of the hardest quarters to maintain, especially after coming out of the locker rooms.
Looked like a tipped off by Darrington player, so Lady Hawks will maintain possession.
Looks like Darrington putting in some fresh bodies here, ready to play in this next part of this quarter.
Yeah, definitely a luxury to have, right, when you have a full roster. So Lady Hawks, some of this lead by Darrington could be a contribution of having, over 6-7 players, right?
Definitely.
You can rotate in, keep your players fresh, and obviously you get some transition layups as a result of that. And then Lady Hawks trying to stay out of foul trouble, and we haven't seen a return from Adriel, or Terriana, I should say, who was key for them early on.
Yes, very much so.
Still wondering if she was in foul trouble, and maybe that's why she came out. Molly gets a foul there, and Coach Sabrina, mentioning to her not to foul. She may be in foul trouble as well.
I think that may be a big key part here in this game. Looks like there's some heated exchanges going on between some of the teams here. Looks like maybe both teams are getting a little bit of exhaustion or just getting very heartfelt into this game. And that is something you like to see, that they are enjoying the game and letting all the emotions out on the court.
As you can see, Lady Hawks now down to 4 players, so they'll have to play with 4 here to finish out the rest of the game. So a whole nother quarter and 3:20 left here in the third. I believe Molly fouled out there.
Tulalip is, yeah, you were right. It is, I am now aware that they are 4 people on the court. That is just something very unfortunate that can happen in this game of basketball. Looks like Darrington keeping their energy levels high as they are having a great third quarter here in Tulalip. Just falls out.
Yeah, really with a good rebound there. Just trying to bring the ball up, keep it alive.
So, to my knowledge, number 4, Tiriana, has been fouled out of the game, or she's just out momentarily.
I want to say she might have fouled out. I saw ref motioning. He threw up a 5 count, so maybe that was her 5th foul there. It's kind of confused, though, because it looked like she only had 3 fouls up until that
That's
point.
what I'm a little lost with.
But needless to say, so Lady Hawks with 4 players. Definitely a uphill battle as they're down here in the third.
Looks like Darrington still using the one more player to their advantage here.
Yeah,
Shot.
Darrington getting an open look as a result, right? You're short a defender.
Yes.
Essentially, you got to run a box zone,
Yes.
right?
Coaches are motioning to the players, don't give up, keep playing strong, play to the whistle. Something you like to see, even when they're down a player, they're still out there playing.
Rayleigh trying to contest the jumper there, but Darrington player knocks it down.
That is 15 straight for Darrington in this third quarter. Any shot is a good shot at this point for Tulalip as they set to get this offensive point across here to knock the lead down just a little bit more.
Yeah, Heritage still looking for a look. Audriel shooting a deep 3.
Almost off the backboard, just fell off. Looks like Darrington with a defensive rebound here. Number 3 bringing it up the court.
Heritage looking to get back into some defense. Maybe they could still go on a run here. Definitely, like you said, easy to score points in spurts with a short amount of time, but they essentially got to get a stop every time down.
Couple 3-pointers here and there, and you're back in this game. Like to see Tulalip come back here.
Vanessa with a cross-court pass.
They have definitely worked very hard this past Thanksgiving break, and also all the holiday breaks that are coming up. These girls are ready to be practicing and ready for this game of basketball. Just off number 4's hands for Darrington as they look to give a deep, long pass there to her.
Yeah, long pass up above the 3-point line, so turnover by Darrington. Heritage Lady Hawks look to get the possession with a minute 38 here in the third.
Time flies in these types of situations as game 2 is settling here in the third quarter. Coaches coaching up their teams just as well as anybody can for each side of the ball. Lady Hawks looking to get some momentum going here in late third quarter.
What's your elevator speech for a motivational speech with 4 players and another quarter to play? What do you got, Dom?
I think if I'm the coach right now, I'm obviously the guy here in the box having a good time sitting next to you. But if I have an elevator speech, I'd definitely probably say, we just got to give it our all here, and you can't let the score. You just got to play as it's 0-0. Just try to climb back in this game. And I think, like I just said earlier, rebounds are the biggest key factor of climbing back into this game. And also making those big 3-point shots. If they start falling in, that lead will definitely start deteriorating for sure. What about you?
I feel like you hit it on the nail. You said play as if it's 0-0, right? That's
Yes.
what you got to do mentally. You got to lock in and just play as hard as you can. So, definitely you hit it on the button. other than that, like you said, you gotta rebound the ball. You gotta do the little things, obviously, as best as you can, and put some good energy. And then get back on defense. We saw a little bit of body language that is
Yes.
tough for a coach to see, especially if you're trying to climb back into the game, and make something of it. Sabrina, as we see, trying to motivate him there to finish out the game. So,
Yes. Body language is definitely contagious in something in the sport as in basketball. I know in the sport of other sports, it's a little bit easier to hide body language, but in basketball, it's hard. You got cameras, you got fans, you got your teammates. You want to be there for them.
big screen there by Lily in a deep three.
Looks like it almost just dropped right in there for the deep three. Teammates telling their teammate to keep her head up as this game is still much left to play here.
Yeah, Adrielle just not knocking down her threes, but hey, you got a full quarter left. You're gonna have to take a lot more of those shots. So she's definitely got to shoot without a conscience,
Yes.
right? You're not gonna make them all, obviously, but you got to get your team in, shoot without a conscience,
Very much so.
and then on the obviously try to create for your teammates as she's the point guard, but just looking to get some shots falling.
Adrielle bring the ball up here. Looks like another tough screen for Talayla.
Yeah, hard screen there by Lily, and I think the ref calls it a moving screen.
Looks like a moving screen on the replay here. It was almost took out number 4 there. Lily with a big moving screen to prevent Lily to getting to the ball, not leaving Francis J. Sheldon without a memory of this game. That is for sure. We'll always remember this game as in November 29th. Always a good time to be here watching basketball.
Yeah, definitely a physical play there, but hey, Heritage looking to respond.
Yes. Really here, getting a lot of, I believe Darrington running the zone very well today, and especially in this third quarter. Looks like Lily looks to pass it to number 3 here, Vanessa, and another shot by Adrielle. Just not falling out, but an offensive rebound is kept as she looks to shoot another three here. Just want to see one go in here for the third quarter.
Yeah, off the backboard there, just long.
Looks like that was shot by number 23, Sophie R. I apologize to the people who are tuning in live. I do not have the last names for some of the girls, so if I just say your last initial of your name, that is all I have. But thank you for watching and being patient with us as we come to the fourth quarter of this game.
Yeah, definitely appreciate your color commentary, right? As we got the roster out of the books, so trying to do your best effort to get some of those Darrington players' names attributed on some of those plays they're making. And for our Lady Hawks, obviously it's a little bit easier. We know some of our community members, so to speak. So great job there, Dom.
Thank you so much.
Fourth quarter.
I have great company here. Shout out to all Talayla TV with all the people here, especially my host right to my left. And on your right, if you're going to be watching on the screen, when they panned us. But fourth quarter, 8 minutes left to go. I used to always hear from our coaches, win the quarter. And every time I was a player, I'd always be like, that makes no sense. Let's win the game. But then you think about it, the game is divided by 4 quarters. You got to win each one to win the game. So it took me a long time to kind of put that through my head. But something I'm definitely trying to stick with.
Yeah, I would agree, right? When you're in the game, it's kind of tough, right? It's whether you're winning or losing, it's kind of hard to make sense of when all you're thinking about is how can we pull in front before the game's over. But yeah, for the coaches, obviously, it's advice to give, so that way you're trying your hardest until you get a break. You try to make a run, right? Minimize if you're behind, somewhat of what some would say is a big lead. And then obviously if you're ahead, right, you just want to maintain some momentum and then catch a break before trying to keep that momentum going into the last quarter. So, in terms of that, the thinking around that. But definitely, yeah, Heritage, kind of coming up short in that third quarter. 17 for the Lady Hawks, Darrington 45. Got some great looks at the three. Shots just not falling tonight, obviously, and hard to do when you have 6 players to start and then you get 2 fouling out. So some of those takeaways from tonight as we go into the fourth quarter.
As I've continued to watch basketball throughout my life, I've started to think more and more about the importance of quarters, and I think more and more as I watch. The third quarter is such a pivotal quarter of the game, especially coming out of half. You're establishing the momentum for the rest of the game. Sometimes the third quarter can get the best of you. And I think tonight sometimes shots don't fall, but the Lady Hawks are still in this game, hyping each other up and being there for one another. And I think that's the biggest part of this game because they got a long season ahead of them. You know, can't let game 2 hang up on their shoulders, but I still think the game is not over. And I'd like to see the Lady Hawks here continue to keep playing great basketball.
Yeah, definitely. Are you a Warriors fan? Is that where you got that from?
You know what? I'm not. I'm actually a Spurs fan.
They're a huge third quarter team.
Ever
I always
since
hear
ever since the Sonics left. But yes, the Warriors are definitely a third quarter team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in terms of, like you said, winning the quarters, right? Winning that third quarter, you come out of half, you know, you're playing with house money. And then obviously if you're still on the losing end of it and you win that third quarter, you know, you're gaining some momentum. So I think that attributes, again, to that mindset, right, of winning the quarters. But, you know, I think you're a secret Warriors fan now that you said that.
I've definitely got the third quarters thing from them in definitely some type of way. But they've definitely caused me some headache as an NBA fan.
Oh, for sure.
Looks like a
Good
shot
hustle
falls for
play.
Tulalip.
Yeah, Lily with the layup there. Underneath.
Make it 19.
So, yeah, coming out start, you know, just trying to make some of this fourth quarter, right? You want a takeaway, right, as a coach. You know, we
Yes.
battled in that last quarter to close out, but they give up a 3 right there.
I believe number 3 is 4 for 6 tonight from 3. Number 3, Claire W., has been hitting the three-pointers here in Tulalip. Looks like Adriel to use the walking screen in a way is legal. There's Vanessa tries to get the inbound ball there.
Yeah,
Just-
crashing the boards there. That's definitely, like, early on, you know, one of the takeaways for this season, right? Role player trying to make her way. You know, she gets in their active hands, Lily able to get the ball, get to layup. But, you know, some of these players, you know, maybe not able to score. They gotta find a niche, right? Whether it's some great defense, great rebounding.
Rebounding is key. Making your passes is key. Everything flows together.
As we see a layup there by Darrington.
Darrington scoring quite a bit in the key tonight.
Lily losing her dribble, goes out of bounds.
Just out of bounds for Tulalip there, off the foot of Lily there. You know, working out all the things you got to do for the rest of the season. Like we were just saying, early in the season still, very early. First home game. You know, home games are definitely there's a lot of pressure. So for this game to go how it's going right now, I'm not condemning anybody. I think they're doing a great job staying in this game, even playing with 4 players.
Steal by Ray Lee.
Something I've never done before. So I got to give them some major props.
Yeah, I would. You know, that's a huge takeaway as a coach, right? Regardless of the score, you know, when you go back into the huddle at the end of the game, you know, you got to affirm that your players gave a best effort for 4 quarters. You know, shorthanded. So some of these players obviously may not get that type of minutes down later in the stretch as they get a full roster. But hey, you never know. Because they showed that they're willing to stick with it. You know, they could get some huge playing time off this. I think a good one would be Ray Lee, right? She gets a couple steals, couple rebounds. You know, looking to create. Obviously, she's seeing the floor, so definitely can build on that. Molly, you know, some great steals, very active. Obviously, got to work out some of the composure and conditioning, right? A little bit. You know, and other than that, other players got to, you know, just keep showing that they're willing to play hard.
I think looking at the schedule coming up for Tulalip, this is a big home stretch for them as they have 3 home games in a row. Darrington to start it off, and then hosting Concrete and Muckleshoot. To be ready and prepared for these next games, I think is something Tulalip is ready to have ready in their playbook. As tonight, with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game, these girls are still giving it their all, regardless of the scoreboard. And I think that's the biggest thing to take away tonight. As Rayleigh goes up to make it 21
See?
to 51.
Right? Showing that she's willing to, just put it all out there, take a shot, did a great job, getting some points on the scoreboard.
Looks like it was a violation there by Darrington. They're stepping out of bounds with the ball, and that means Tulalip will take over on their side of the court as Lily just throws the ball in. A timeout is called. Darrington.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 43 seconds left. Maybe coach kind of trying to coach him up,
Mm.
his second rotation and, what they got to clean up, obviously. And then for Heritage to get a good breather, right? 4 players, which is hard to do, right? But you still get some points on the board.
I think Darrington didn't like what they saw on our offensive side of things. We looked like we were ready here, slowing down our momentum here as we climb back after that big 2-pointer there to cut the lead down to 30 with 5 minutes left to go. 5 minutes and 43 seconds, may I add. Darrington huddling up as well as Tulalip here. Hydrating, very key here, especially in the end of the game. I've caught myself drinking Gatorade throughout the day, and I'm like, did I even drink any water? So hydration, very key.
Yeah, it's one of the things definitely you want to preach to your players, right? Stay hydrated. Playing a lot of minutes. We don't want to see anybody getting any cramps or anything like that. Especially now, you got 4 players. Some of these girls are gonna go home and they're gonna be feeling it.
Yes, yes, very much so. There was a lot of jumping on the ground, diving for extra basketballs here. Something you like to see. Big layup for Tulalip here. Cut the lead to 28.
Yeah, great play drawn up there by Coach Sabrina. She gets an open look there for Adrielle for a layup.
Looks like a good pickup on defense here. Tulalip here just gelling together on defense.
Shoots a 3 for Darrington, off, but they get a second chance and third chance rebound.
Looks like number 32 has maintained her minutes tonight here in Darrington very well as she's been playing majority of the game tonight for Darrington. Big factor for these defensive and offensive rebounds for Darrington.
Yeah, and Heritage just trying to figure out how to break this zone, right, with 4 players. I think Sabrina's kind of trying to coach him up. She's got really at the high post spot, but she's kind of sitting right there by the defender versus you want to kind of find a little bit of open space on the floor. So some obviously she has to work out, right?
Yes,
still fairly new.
Until you can figure out the zone weaknesses, it's definitely a hard thing to look at, especially if you're new to the game. I'm not saying necessarily any of these girls are new to the game, but I know me speaking from my own personal things, it was hard for me to find out zone weaknesses. And it's just a hard thing to learn. And once you do, it definitely gels together.
So bank free, banks open late tonight.
Yes, Darrington. Very much so.
Lady Hawks just looking to close out the game, maybe get a couple more buckets up on the board, get some stops.
Test some things out, test the playbook, test some tendencies here. Remaining in the 4 minutes left to go. Lily still fighting and clawing back with this ball here. Harley Gray going up with Adrielle. Looks like a limp.
Maybe she rolled her ankle. I didn't know. I
Looks like a rolled.
Kind of saw it late. She maybe looked like she rolled up on another player running side by side. Oh, cramp.
Oh, cramped up.
Calf cramp. She didn't drink her water, Dom.
Like I'm saying, hydration, big key here. Especially playing at this level, running back and forth is definitely something.
Yeah, played every minute.
Yeah, every minute.
Game? I believe so.
Yeah, I believe Adrielle has been in every minute of this game.
So it's tough.
Yeah. Stands are still anxiously waiting to see how this plays out for Lady Hawks here as they're down 1 player. You hope to see that she can come back into this game.
Not to make light of what just happened, but I have witnessed a game last year where Mom had to bring the pickles.
Really?
Yeah, to get some sodium.
I've seen this before. I've heard mustard and pickles are definitely the thing to have when a cramp is happening. I hope as an announcer that is what is going on. But mustard and pickles are definitely something to have as a remedy for this.
Yeah.
Like, though, you go to the store, someone asks if you want a hot dog, corn dog, and they give you those little packets. You can keep those in your gym bag, maybe, keeping it
Hot
ready.
dog before the gym.
Not necessarily. It looks like Adrielle's back on her feet, walking with her coaches. Always great to
Great
see.
to see. Yeah, definitely.
Slow limp back, but she's able to.
Make it.
Wondering if
hopefully.
she will finish out the game or if she will. Regardless of her decision, I understand.
Yeah, it looks like she's stretching it out, but yeah, we would love to see her finish the game. Maybe it loosens up a little bit, right? She just can't be flying around full speed.
Looks like the ref is anxiously waiting to get this start of the game going as he comes over to talk to the Lady Hawks staff and players. He is one of those. He looks like he's really talking it up here. Who's to know what his news he is saying? But in the meantime, Darrington boys and the Heritage boys look like they are getting ready for their game after this. That will be taking place here after this game. Looks like some emotions are high here tonight.
Yeah, I think I saw the refs waving the play early. It looks like maybe 4 minutes left. I'm not sure.
Moving the play early. Is that because they're
Trying to, obviously we're not in the huddle, so to
Yes.
speak. We're not mic'd up like
Yeah.
NFL Network, but I'm, reading some hand signals there. Heard a whistle. Possibly they get an extended timeout. We will see.
extended timeout? Injury timeouts are big, especially in this sport, especially when someone comes off an injury. Emotions are high, tensions are high. Lots of people here. This is something that you want to sit here and finish strong. Glad to see everybody is still maintaining their style of play and no ugly emotions. That is something I like to admire.
Yeah, definitely just looking to finish out with clean finish, right? Nothing happening. No more injuries, obviously, no more cramps, hopefully. 4 minutes left for the Lady Hawks. Like I said, maybe put some more points up on the board, get some stops. You definitely want to finish out in a good way. Obviously,
Yes.
it's going to be an uphill battle for them if they come into games with 6 players. But there was a lot of good takeaways for them. Found some players that look like they can pave a niche for a role on the team, and definitely some players that we'll have to see later on, right?
Yes.
What their role is going to be.
Yes.
Obviously the game looks different too for Terriana, right? If she plays the whole game.
Yep.
What does the game look like if she plays? She had a couple steals early on, a couple threes. That's another defender and scorer for Lady Hawks. So she's gonna have to find a way moving forward how to stay out of foul trouble. When you're that leading player for your team.
Foul trouble is definitely something I think that keeps basketball definitely interesting. Always exciting to see. Looks like a foul there on Darrington.
Yeah, and you can see obviously both her, Terriana, and Adriel, their anticipation for the game is good, but sometimes a step late, right? And so that kind of can bite you in the butt. You reach, get a little bit of body contact, or maybe you're late to a layup and swiping at the arm or body contact on the layup, and so you get some. There's a couple of fouls that you wish as a coach, obviously, you wouldn't want your player to commit, and so it kind of got the best of her tonight.
Very much so. I think in something like this, for something for me to learn, I was never in the oh, there we go, Adriel with the layup there.
See, anticipation, right? Great anticipation.
Still limping on the court, but still making points here as she continues to finish strong in the second part
On one leg.
of the fourth quarter. Looks like people are diving on the floor here. I believe number 30 recorded her, I believe that's her first or second basket of the night. Number 30 for Darrington.
What's interesting is,
Mariana.
Early on, they called 3 seconds in the key on that one. And, I didn't see a couple shots, ball on the ground for a while. I didn't see a 3-second call there.
There's that's the thing with those 3-second calls. You never really know when they're going to happen. sometimes they fluctuate being 8 second in the keys or 1 second. There's never really a good middle ground.
Rayleigh looking to get another bucket all the way down the court. Shoots it, gets what looks like maybe a swat. Defender ripping away.
I feel like, honestly, like you were saying, the 3 second violation is probably one of the most missed calls in basketball. Other than, I think that it's got to be the most whiffed on call. I mean, I don't blame these referees necessarily, but any referee.
Yeah, you're looking for a lot of different things, right? Body contact, obviously players dribbling or, moving with the ball the correct way. And so that's a hard one to watch for, right? You're watching the play, mainly the on-ball play, I would say.
Travel called on to Layup. Looks like Darrington will take over again here on the offensive side with 2.5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. The score is 60-26. Darrington leads.
Yeah, girls just looking to finish out strong, playing some defense with 4 players. Rayleigh with the steal.
Got to give them credit. They still look they are keeping up, even with them having an extra player.
Yeah, getting a couple steals. Transition foul call right here, right? So
yes,
Rayleigh showing some athleticism, sprint down the court, able to get a foul call, so she gets 2 at the free throw stripe. Right there, weaving in and out of defenders.
It's the defenders here.
You know what shoes she's got on?
What shoes does she have on?
Do you know your shoe game down?
Oh, let's see. My shoe game is, I'm out of touch here. I'm going to say, I can't say Kobe's because I don't think those are Kobe's. I don't see a Nike symbol.
Those are, I believe, the Luka Doncic.
No way.
Yeah.
Those are some fresh kicks here on the court. I was, when I played, I have
good layup there. Rebound and layup for Adriel.
Big layup here to make the score 28-60. 2-minute warning here.
What shoes did you say you had?
I had Hyper Dunks when I played in high school, but right now I'm rocking the N7. I think Kyrie's.
Oh, nice. What year? What release was that?
They're cream, so I think like 2 N7s ago.
So very sought after pair, I believe.
Yeah, very, very sought after, very limited. Once were dead stock, no longer, but I think they're almost my outdoor shoes. So
casual wear.
I want to go get some DeJounte Murray's. Shout out to all my UW fans. New Balances, they're pretty comfortable.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
I didn't know he was with New Balance. Rayleigh on the baseline looking to get another bucket.
3 people on the key there.
And a bank shot
with
for
a
Lily.
huge bucket, number 32, Lily. Big shot for its layup there to cut the lead down.
Yeah, Heritage still playing active. Fans cheering on their players, obviously.
Good defense by Tulalip there.
Looked like ball at first, maybe a little bit of contact after.
You got to earn every shot here in Francis J. Sheldon court, especially in the key.
See Rayleigh right there, rips it away with 3 defenders around her. Able to get it out, and then Lily right there.
Big swat there by Lily, but
a little bit of body contact.
A little bit of body contact to the ref's liking. Calls a foul, but ball falls short on the first free throw there, number 30. Looking to make it 1 for 1 here in this free throw sequence as there's 1 minute left to go. Darrington leads 60-30.
Good box out there by Rayleigh.
Great box out. Screen number 2 fighting the screens as Tulalip gets ready to finish out this game.
Swiped away by Darrington, and then they lose the ball.
56 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. You look to see Tulalip is looking to find another bounce pass here. Number 30, almost stolen by Adriel.
Yeah, great look right there, but
good
just a
steal.
Turnover. I like that inbound play that Sabrina draws up. It's like a vacate and slip, vacate and fill, where you got one player kind of comes through the lane, obviously fills in a misdirect way, and then you got another that comes in to fill with no defender available, and they get kind of what looks like an easy look. But then they give up what looks like a bank jumper there.
Very glad to see that our player, Adriel, back on the court. healthy, still playing the game, even down a player. Something you like to see that is more beautiful to see than any point, any rebound, any steal. Being out there for your teammates, I think, is a very, very great asset.
Yeah, definitely. I think, cramp probably one of the easier
Mhm.
miscues, injuries that you could come back from, right? You stretch it out. Obviously, limited mobility. You're not bursting like you were at the beginning of the game, but you can kind of stay in the game if you're still pretty mobile. So good to see her stay. Shoots a deep three there. Not able to knock it down. Then Vanessa gets a rebound, and she gets fouled, so she gets to go to the line. Hopefully earn a pair. She missed the first one, so hopefully she'll knock down this second one.
Second one just short there as it bounced off the rim. Ray Lee getting
Lee
the
ripping away
offensive
the
rebound. Looks like there's 16 seconds left here. Will they dribble the ball out? Number 2 ignores the calls and shoots for 3.
Yeah, as you see her teammate obviously looking for her to just clear it out.
They are firing away here in Tulalip.
Ray gets a rebound.
Dribbles out the ball. Final score, Darrington 62, Tulalip 30. Got to give a hand to all the girls and fans out here tonight and all the people who are listening here on Tulalip News, wherever you're listening. Shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you, viewers, for sticking with us through the Lady Hawks versus Darrington Loggers 5 o'clock game. If you stick with us for tonight, we obviously have the Tulalip Heritage Hawks boys team that will play the Darrington Loggers boys team as well. A 7 o'clock matchup. So stay tuned. Thanks to my co-host as well, Dominic Joseph.
Yes, it's an honor to have me here. Thank you for having me. Great game.
just getting a layup.
Just call that the McLean special play.
Gets another outlet pass to Adriel. A shaking big left to right crossover and gets a layup on the right hand side. And Terriana gets a block. Kano with some pressure. Willing passer.
There you go.
Ellen. Smooth jumper there.
Kendra says no way.
Welcome back to the Heritage Hawks fans for a matchup for our second game of the night at the Francie J. Sheldon Gym. We have the Toyota Heritage Hawks boys team versus the Darrington Loggers boys team for our 7 o'clock matchup.
Prime time, people say here in the game time. People are setting up their huddles. Fans are getting ready to participate in something like this and announcing the starting five. Always a fun thing to be a part of.
As we have Anthony Bluehorse again on the AP.
Looks like we're waiting here for the PA announcer to get things ready for these two teams as a much anticipated matchup from Darrington to Tulalip. Big game here tonight. 7 o'clock prime time here in Tulalip. Coaches ironing out the details. Fans figuring out their spots.
Yeah, we have a little bit more motion in the gym as we got more fans over here coming on in to watch this boys matchup. Obviously, we get the girls, had a pretty up and down game there for a moment.
And now for your Heritage Hawks, here we go, your starter, number 12, Adrian Shackelford. Number 14, Takara Maracana. Number 14, Jerry Jones. Number 20, Jared Riley. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we're going to put the microphone over here to Dennis to render a song to acknowledge our starters and staff here, our United States flag. If you can please rise at this time. And now, it's safe time in the box. Well, thank you everybody for being here.
Another opening song shared by MH Morrissey, Mark Robinson. Definitely appreciation to them as they share an honor song to start our game.
Quick shout out to Mark. He actually was a basketball coach of mine here in the Tulalip Heritage Hawks. So good to see him back, and good to see a lot of familiar faces here. Tulalip alumni really helping propel this school. Looks like we have Sean and Alan coaching tonight for their first home game in Tulalip. And I very well know that they were basketball players of this program. Good to see people giving back, and good to see other Tulalip 12 members here tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely, like you said, to propel the program. Basketball, a big staple in the community. Obviously, some great players from past years giving back. We even got Joseph Brady over there. I think alumni, alumni. So he's
Wow.
here as well, helping with the coaching staff. He's a good basketball mind, sharing his knowledge of the game. So we got 3 great coaching staff coming in for a new year. Obviously a young squad, but hopefully that'll reap some benefits as Tulalip Heritage Hawks win the tip. JJ Gray with the ball up top.
Looks like they look to attack the zone here early.
Foul on Green. Number 2, Cooper Green.
Foul there. Tulalip to inbound the ball here. Number 14 to throw it in, James Jones.
Yeah, Hawks looking to figure out that zone. Looks like a 2-3 played
Kala
by
here with
Darrington.
the ball, number 13. Way to see inside of the key there. Looks like a trip.
Called a travel, Dom.
Travel. It looked like a trip to me here in the booth. But I'm looking right behind a referee and an announcing table, so
Hey,
I'm not the one making the call.
look, contact definitely down below. I was just thinking the same thing, but as you said, we gotta trust the refs. So
Takala with the steal here to bring it up the court. Pass it out to the travel on Tulalip here. Adrian
not liking the call, but
not liking the
definitely
call.
maybe might have been a travel right there too.
Number 2 gets past number 13 Takala. Rebounded by Tulalip there.
Yeah, good block there by Adrian to get it back. Heritage looking to figure out the zone, maybe get some points, crack the seal on the bucket.
Looks to kick it out to number 21 to the corner. Just short, bounces off the rim, bounces twice as number 2 looks to go down the court here. Good rebound by number 12 of Tulalip, Adrian. Way to be there.
Yeah, Darrington very active early, trying to get a layup in transition. A lot of reaching at the basketball, able to kind of disgruntle the shooter.
Looks like just bounces out for Takala there as the breakaway floater did not go in on the baseline. Number 10, Hunter Anderson with the ball, passing it to Cooper Green.
Heritage in a zone of their own. Looks maybe like a 1-2-2 with JJ up top, creating some pressure.
Looks like Darrington swinging the ball over the court.
Think
Travel call by the ref. Or was it a trip? That guy was just made a mistake. But
I'm looking to intro his career into comedy here tonight.
what do they call that? A callback?
Miscommunication there by JJ to AJ, so pass out of bounds, turnover by Tulalip Heritage Hawks.
So Jalen Gray goes by JJ. Is that safe to say on the air here?
Yeah, one of the students we're familiar with.
Okay.
So JJ or Jalen for our viewers at home. Number 20 for Tulalip Heritage Hawks.
Okay.
Freshman point guard.
Swatted there by number 12,
On
AJ.
the break with the ball.
Number 13, Takala just go off of the knee there. Looks like number 10 looking to get the recuperation here on the offensive side.
Yeah, fast and furious pace here early on. either team yet to score.
Number 2, Cooper Green, calling for the ball as he sets up the offense here for Darrington. JJ playing defense.
Heritage playing a great zone so far. Late to the ball, kind of bailing him out. There's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Not a foul you'd like to see as a coach.
2 seconds on the shot clock is something that can come very quickly, especially in this type of fast sense offense.
Let him wind the shot clock down. Obviously, force up a bad shot. Just gets caught reaching in there.
Packed house tonight in Tulalip as Darrington is setting up on offense here on both sides of the bleachers.
Heritage challenging everything inside.
Adrian there, almost for the steal. Look to kick out to number 14 on Darrington. Another miss here for Darrington.
Yeah,
Still scoreless here in Tulalip until JJ, number 20, puts the first points on the board.
Gets out on the break. What we like to see. Obviously, he's trying to get out and get some easy buckets, right? Don't have to set it up.
Good reflexes here by the announcing table as the ball bounced out of bounds.
Hazen
Good layup here.
able to find him in transition.
Great assist and great finish there for Tulalip. 2-0 Tulalip lead. Darrington with a deep 3. Good rebound by AJ here on the basketball side of things here. Moving up the court is Hazen, kicking out to his cousin Takala for 3! Good takeaway.
And then a steal
Breakaway
for
3.
Heritage. Got a little excited.
Just short. Darrington taking advantage of this 2-on-2 situation. Swatted by Takala.
Almost looked like a double swat there.
JJ breakaway.
Layup.
Goes in. Tulalip up 7-0. Giving pressure early here in the first quarter. Darrington looks to set up somewhat of their offense here. Half court looking for
Heritage's defense definitely playing into their strength right now, making Darrington speed up, try to figure out the game, force them into bad shots. As we can see right here, right? They think they got a layup. No, sir, for Tulalip.
2 Heritage Hawks there on the play and also had a player already on a breakaway, something you like to see here in this program. Great coaching so far in this first quarter with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, after a pretty slow start, 0-0 for both teams, Heritage puts their foot on the gas, gets a couple turnovers that kind of looked like they were trying to rush Darrington into something. Finally figured it out. Got a couple steals, got a couple easy layups, and then we got a 3 by Takala. So we'll see if Darrington responds or if Heritage will continue with the momentum.
3-pointers are always something that can get the crowd going, especially in this electrifying stadium, I'd like to call it. I guess I should say court more so. Something you always like to see in this game of basketball, a 3 going in a home court stadium.
Yeah, definitely easy to get your fans on your side, right? Create some excitement, get a couple or a swat, right?
Yes.
Steal, plays that will definitely the fans will love to see. Even better to finish with a bucket as well.
Heritage bringing the ball back up again. Hazen,
I believe it's still on that play.
Looks like right below the elbow, just short there. Pressing defense already in the first quarter. Foul, I believe, on number 22, Lennox.
Yeah, Lennox Luong there, looking to pressure him. Didn't slide his feet, anticipate kind of that spin out down the sideline, so he gets a body foul call there. And as we were saying earlier, right, we're getting a little bit of a packed gymnasium. We got fans down on the baseline, folks here to watch the boys have a great game. And they cause another turnover.
Big turnover here, big defensive stop. Tulalip TV members in on the action here. Everybody involved here. Cheerleaders, cameras, fans, and players. A very beautiful sight to see as Takala takes it at the free throw line. Just bounced off the rim. Offensive rebound. possibly made, but Darrington gets the edge here.
Yeah, looked like they kind of figured out that 2-3, right? Float around the free throw line in the zone, find the soft spot. Look for a shot. If not, you can obviously go to the baseline if you got a cutter there.
Takala with the rebound here, using his reach to his advantage here, driving up the court, getting past the first defender with ease, looking to kick it out.
Another trick question, Dom, since you're calling on Takala. What shoes is he wearing?
What shoes is Takala wearing tonight? A big segment of ours that we like to play here. Man, they look. I'm going to show my age here. It looks like some Air Force Ones.
There's some KDs. Sweet steal there by JJ, and he gets a lot of body contact at the bucket. Foul, so he will go to the free throw line. Those are the KDs.
Wow, those are cool. When I was young, KD's shoes looked like longer shoes. Those look like some actually comfortable shoes.
Yeah, he gets a nice floater right there we see on replay. And we see JJ flying around, gets a steal. A lot of body contact there, so he'll go to the free throw line.
Trying to make these count here. Left-handed shot by JJ here to count his first buckets at the free throw line. Notice how I said at the free throw line, not his first points of the game. Looks like he makes both of them count here tonight on the line.
Another
big steal and a layup!
So flying around early, playing some great defense. And I believe a little bit of a trip. Maybe Hazen might have rolled his ankle.
First bucket by Darrington there. Comes from right on the elbow here in Tulalip.
Wide open three for James Jones.
Just short on getting the ball inbounds there.
Yes, tries to throw it back inbounds with the hustle play. As we see JJ get a steal right there, anticipating the passing. And then Hawks, again, making Darrington rush, so they cause a turnover right there. We get a carry call, so they will get the ball back. Looking to extend this lead as we got Tulalip Heritage Hawks 12, Darrington Loggers 2.
Oh, just missed the pass there on the inbounds. Right in the baseline. Sometimes the baseline, people moving back and forth, back left and right. Hard to get that pass in.
Yeah, looked like he had two cutters, and neither one of them knew the ball was coming. But hey, definitely going to get another opportunity as they cause turnover. So just continuing the pressure, forcing Darrington to play a lot faster than they're comfortable. Obviously, ball handlers making some mistakes here early on. So great game plan so far by Coach Sean, Coach Al, and Coach Joe early on. Hazen stuck in the corner, nearly throws it away. It's tipped. Adrian gets it on the baseline for a layup, though.
Big layup there for Tulalip. Setting the tempo very early in this game. Looks like a total of 3 passes there for Darrington on the offensive side of things. Number 1, 21, and number 2 got involved very much in that play.
Yeah, they had some good ball movement there. No passes deflected, and they're able to get a layup. On the other end, they obviously get a steal here, so looking to close out with a couple points.
No shot called there for the ref.
Yeah, as we see number 21 on Darrington, looking for a three, kind of does the walk-in shot motion, so that'll get you sometimes. The refs will call that.
15-4 here in Tulalip.
You got to catch it ready, right? Is that what the coaches say? Catch it ready. Hands ready, feet ready.
Yep.
So it gets called for a travel.
Takala bringing up the ball here in Tulalip here. Just tipped. Number 10 looked like a breakaway there for Darrington. 2 Hawks there.
As they get a layup, capitalizing on the steal. So 25 seconds here in the first quarter. Harris looking to respond.
Layup there by number 35 of Darrington. Do not have his name on the play call.
Heritage looking to get
Good
an open
fake
look.
pass by JJ, number 20 for 3.
Hustles,
Gets his own rebound.
7 seconds.
Takes another player. Goes
With
in.
a Euro.
Euro step. there for Tulalip. Great call.
You like Greek food? Because I like the Euro.
The Euro chicken breast. Hold the tzatziki.
So you know your order by heart. So great layup there to close out the quarter, extend the lead. 11 points for Toledo Heritage Hawks, 17. Darrington Loggers 6. So far, good start. What are you liking out Toledo Heritage Hawks tonight?
I'm really
boys?
liking the tempo of the game so far. Like you told me, even going into this game, it's going to be a fast-paced game for Tulalip tonight. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'd like to see maybe Sean and coach and staff and stuff are going to test this out. They're going all in this first quarter, so it's very cool to see how fast this tempo is keeping up with these Hawks. And I definitely like to say it's paying off for them in a good way for this first quarter.
Yeah, just looking at the roster, you got to realize, right, kind of a shorter team on the shorter side. So, you got to play to your strengths, speed them up, speed other teams up, cause some turnovers, try to get some easy looks, obviously, right? Knock down some shots in the half court set, if you will. So they got a 3 early on, which helps. But definitely defensive pressure playing in their favor tonight as they've got a few layups, second chance shots right there, like that last one by JJ. Shoots a 3, chases it down, and then just forces his way to the bucket. And so Heritage extends that lead.
Definitely so. Heart over height, some people would tell me here in this game. But Tulalip using all their strengths tonight, something I very much like to see in this game. And leading in this game, if I can do my math correctly, 11 points, good lead to have in the first quarter.
Yeah, good start, right? You said win the quarter, so they win quarter 1. Obviously, quarter 2, you want to see them keep control of the tempo, cause more turnovers. Rebound battle, not really too much of a worry for them right now, as the other team only with 6 points. And they're causing a lot of turnovers, right? And the other team looking to get some looks at the bucket, but just not getting anything, so they're taking a lot of tough shots. Forcing Darrington Loggers to take a lot of tough shots.
Takala with a big rebound there as he's crashing the boards tonight. I think he's already at 4 early in the second quarter. Hazen to kick out to Takala. Great ball movement.
JJ finds, I believe it was Hazen right there slipping on the baseline, and Hazen, keeping his eyes up.
Another steal for JJ.
And finds Takala for a lift, and then, another steal. So JJ active early on right here as we see the replay. Finds him quick, one-handed bullet pass.
Great pass to Takala there as the defenders are latching onto Hazen there. Good kick out to him there.
Yeah, Takala flashing in the middle, gets a layup. And then we see right here, JJ with the steal, gets a pass to James Jr. James Jr. gets a foul call, knocks down the first free throw. So Hawks, early on, keeping control of that tempo that we talk about.
Takala with another rebound, his 5th tonight. No travel called there by the referee. Looks like he's letting the boys play tonight. Looks like a slap, but refs did not hear it. JJ goes in with the Euro left-handed finish. What a finish by number 20 of Tulalip.
Yeah, great take there as they get a steal, and he gets some more points on the board.
Looks like an acrobatic catch there by number 22, Darrington. Number 2 to kick it out to 14, drives in.
Yeah,
stolen by Hazen.
Active hands by Toledo Heritage Hawks early in the second. Get another steal, and then a foul call forced on Darrington. So
looks
you see
like
here
on the replay, looks like Takala just tapped it out. Number 10 looking frustrated. This Euro splits the defense. Lefty Lemon.
With the Nike GT Zooms for those at home. I heard those are some comfortable shoes, so if anybody likes playing basketball, he's got some nice shoes on.
I might need to go get the same pair he's got on. Maybe I'll be shooting as well as he is tonight.
Lennox for 3. A little too much weight room there as he shoots it over.
Weight room, big thing to utilize as a basketball player. Looks like Tulalip keeping the on-ball pressure.
Yeah, just continuing to see if Darrington can crack this code here.
Another block by Takala.
JJ for 3, wide open.
Just off 2 Hawks there for the rebound. Just get another one. Number 13 stolen by stolen.
And he hits it out. I believe he
Hits
slapped
it
it out, and then it hit his leg.
Hit his
Rolled-
leg.
Slapped it out, hit the ball out, and then it rolled off his leg. So Heritage Hawks get the turnover.
White ball.
Does that count in the stat book as a steal?
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
Needless to say, JJ with a lot of great defensive pressure early on the baseline, looking for a cutter, nearly finds James Jones.
Good
Hazen.
deflection there by Hazen. Still green ball, but to set up the offense, set up the defense, and be ready for this next sequence. Always a good thing to have. Stopping the momentum, making them think extra about their play. Number 3 gets the ball for Darrington. Just past the rim. Doesn't make contact.
Yeah, shot it over. He got open on the inbound drawed up play, right? Flash got a jumper, but no good for Darrington. So Heritage will retain possession.
Looks
Yeah,
like a timeout for the ref.
timeout. I heard shot clock, so maybe it hasn't started yet on the inbounds.
Looks like he's instructing the announcers here, maybe how he likes his preferences of the shot calling. Leaning in, talking to the announcers, letting him know some of the fundamentals here. Coach Sean talking to some of the players here in the meantime as fans look to the left and look to their right, look to their phones, tuning in, even in person, to Tulalip TV. Remember, you can always watch live stream, radio, listen to us here, Tulalip TV.
Great promo, great promo. Yeah, Coach Sean getting some coaching in while we got a ref timeout. Always works in your advantage, right? So inbounding here for Tulalip Heritage Hawks.
Great observation there, taking advantage of every little break you can get as a coach.
Corner 3 for James Jones.
Just off the edge of the left there.
Off the corner of the backboard.
It's like number 2 for Darrington trying to get something going here, but the defense by Tulalip is all over tonight, and one almost.
Yeah, JJ looking to, I think, try another step through. He was looking to squeeze in on the Euro right here, right?
Looks like he
Tip,
had him here.
Steal, tracks it.
Dribbling with his dominant hand, shot with his dominant hand, left-handed. Just didn't fall through the way he wanted, but still gets to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, great way to draw some body contact so he gets 2 free throws. Those are some sweet jerseys, Dom. Did you guys have those jerseys when you went here?
Man, you know, we're going to talk about jerseys I had in my day. I'm going to sound old. We had the Tulalip Hawks red. I think they just said Hawks on them. Actually, no, they said Tulalip. But great jerseys that they have on now. I wish these were the ones we were rocking.
Yeah, I would like to give on the broadcast shout out to AD Lonnie Enoch. You know, always ordering up the swag for the kids, so they got good uni here, fresh uni with the feathers and the Hawk logo there in the middle.
You look good, you feel good, right? That's what some people would tell me.
I like that sometimes. I like that philosophy. I mean, the plays got to reflect it, but you know, I'm one of those guys. It's not what it looks like; it's what it is.
There's also a good point in that as well. I really like the part of that logo, how they have the feathers on the left. It's a really cool part of the logo. I really like that. Like the crest and the Coast Salish design in there. Very cool.
Yeah, I would agree. We had that logo for the football helmets, and then also the feathers kind of, you know, on the side right there on the shoulder chest area. It's a good, you know, feature, I guess, creative design. So definitely great unis to have and way to open up for Tulalip Heritage Boys home opener.
There's some jerseys in the leagues that you see and you're like, oh, that looks like a high school jersey. I look at the jerseys that these guys have and I'm like, wow, looks almost like a professional level jersey. Very cool to see, especially with how jerseys are nowadays. Keeping up with the times is definitely key.
Yeah, definitely good support for the program.
Darrington bringing up the ball here, just passing half court. Number 21 looking to get a screen here, moving screen arguably. Number 2 kicking it back out to 21, evades defenders.
Yeah, and Darrington looking to run some kind of motion to maybe find a soft spot in the zone and get a pass down low.
Looks like Darrington was running like a 5 out. Someone come to the ball, switch, see, like you said, find a soft spot in the zone. Takala takes the ball, brings it up court, kicks it out.
James Jones flashing to the basket, gets a foul call. Good look right there by Takala. I think he wanted Lennox to shoot it right there, maybe a floater, but Lennox getting a defender closing out, choose to pass it. Hey, they get a foul call.
Foul call, bringing in the buckets here, inbound in the play.
Got Rylan Dumont coming in for a sub for Lennox coming out.
Good substitution here for Tulalip, getting some more people involved here in this game as Tulalip leads 24-6. JJ here looking to kick it out up top of the key.
Yeah, being patient, not forcing the shot right there on the baseline. Swings it out. Almost all 5 players around the rebound there.
Like we said, the ball travels much faster than you believe. Looks like swatted by number 13, but they got a piece of it. Good sportsmanship here by both teams, even after the fouls.
Yeah, look clean on the block, but maybe some body contact after. See, number 2 takes a spill on the floor, so he'll get his free throws. So Heritage still in control.
Very much so in this game, 24-6 with 4 minutes to go in the half. Time is flying in this half here. Francis J. Sheldon Court.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in the second. Kind of a little bit slower on the scoring for Heritage. Darrington adjusting to the pace, maybe not turning the ball over as much, but Heritage very much so still kind of making Darrington take some bad shots. And as you can see, they get a foul super far away from the basket. So, great rebound, great hustle by Heritage Hawks, and they get to retain the possession.
Mm-hmm. Takala here bringing in the ball, looking to pass into the court here. Is JJ ready? But looks like the refs looks like they want to move the ball up court a little bit here.
Maybe 1-on-1 situation it's looking like.
I believe you are right here.
So, bad foul obviously for Darrington. Nearly the full court length away from your basket, and you foul on a loose ball, clearly not there for the rebound. So Heritage gets easy 2 free throws.
Just short here for the
Or
first
maybe
free
double
throw.
bonus. I'm looking at the foul count. It doesn't really look like it reflects it, but so he gets a second shot as well, even though he missed the first one.
Call by the ref here. Looks like it will be green ball.
Left early on the miss. Kind of maybe knew it was off and tried to grab his own rebound.
Sometimes that's just instincts happen. When you're playing basketball, ball comes at you, you almost want to go right to it. It looks like the pressure caused some confusion there to lead back to white ball. Tulalip to take over with the lead here, 24-6.
Yeah, Heritage definitely winning the turnover battle.
Floater by JJ. Falls in.
So forcing the turnover and then getting a layup on the other end.
Looks like a trap call here. Number 10 gets by defenders. The Heritage Hawks flying around on defense tonight.
Yeah, they swarmed the pass right there down on the baseline and got a pump fake.
Replay here, JJ's recent point. Floater right on top, right below the key.
Just playing at his own pace tonight.
Yes, 22. Logan Lamore, senior from Darrington High School, makes his first free throw count tonight. Looking to make his second one count to go 2 for 2. As he goes 1 for 1, Heritage looks to take over on that offensive side with a quick pace.
JJ looking to attack the bucket early.
Yeah,
Gets the
Looks
and
like-
one.
And one. Some hesitation there from us fans. Were wondering if it was a charge or what was going on there, but it was for sure an and one here.
But nice slow to fast pace. Gets a two-step defender in the air, pumps him, and then gets body contact for a foul. So he'll go to the free throw line for opportunity at 3.
Looks like the ball was just shot a little too far back there to hit the back rim. Foul from number 21, Hazen.
Foul on Hazen right there underneath his own bucket.
This is something we were talking about in the previous game with the Lady Hawks. Foul trouble is something to look out for, especially in something in the first half. You always got to be on the call and ready for those type of plays.
Yeah, and I think definitely if you're in a full court press, it's one of those things that it's bound to happen, right? Because you want your team to be aggressive and try to get in the passing lanes or, get steals away from the other team. So you're bound to get a couple of silly fouls. But you got to be a little bit disciplined right there, right? They miss the free throw, and then they clearly have the ball. You slap them across the wrist, get a foul call. So it's kind of bad foul there. But, yeah, I don't think the Hawks are really in foul trouble. And then clearly, still causing some turnovers. So not a lot to worry about, I would say. But for Hazen, obviously, if he wants to stay in the game, don't
Yes.
foul.
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it was the play shot clock. I haven't heard that sound here in a bit today, this game. But Tulalip will now shoot or have the ball on offense with the chance to shoot here on this offensive sequence.
Yeah, shot clock violation there. And so great defense. Lenny gets stripped. Darrington looking to get a look in transition. They shoot a 3.
Shot and missed by number 13, Chevy Vincent, guard from Darrington, sophomore. Looks like it was just a little bit past where he wanted it to be.
Yeah, Heritage, obviously forcing them to take some shots that they're not knocking down right now. So very much so still in control of the game. Darrington, obviously, they're looking to get some stuff at the bucket. That's where they kind of scored their points. And not really playing in their favor tonight.
Chants are cheering here in Tulalip, saying Tulalip power, getting these kids involved, ready for the next shot sequence here. Everything in this game.
Yeah, and it looks like so far Darrington's figured out how to kind of inbound the ball, but, obviously still playing to that pace. And so they're turning the ball over here in the other half of the court, on their passes. So Tulalip, great strategy. Just, forcing turnovers.
So JJ's bringing the ball up here on the offensive side. Screens to his left, looks to pass number 22, has an open shot and a travel, but shot goes in.
Wave it off. Right, as we said earlier.
Yep.
Catch it ready.
Be ready.
Didn't quite have his feet set, but he knocked it down. Looked good, but had to catch it.
Got to see the ball go in the basket. You know how, remember that muscle memory right there. They'll be ready for your next shot. Number 22, look at a quick turnaround. Logan Lamore, senior from Darrington.
Yeah, so Darrington cracking that dry spell gets a bucket.
Sometimes that's all you need in this sport.
A little bit of a wild pass there by JJ, dribbling around defenders. Ryland not ready for it. And so turnover there by Heritage.
Looks like it's a substitution. Takala and Hazen are now back in the game.
But they caused a turnover there. Errant pass by Darrington. And Darrington looking to employ some full court press of their own. I don't know if this will work in their favor, though, because if they can't get back on defense, they might give up a layup.
And if the team is hitting their shots like Tulalip is tonight, the thing is with pressure, someone is bound to get beat eventually. And in this level of play, someone will definitely find a way to get to the basket. Looks like 45 turns around, quick jumper, number 45. don't have his number on the play call. Sorry to his family and people listening for him, but 45, great bucket by him. Again, if your player is not on the roster, please contact your head coach and ask him to get the roster in for them to have proper play call.
And then as we see JJ there driving to the basket, gets a defender in there, gets a foul call. Number 2 on green, wanting for a travel call, but I don't think he's had Greek yet because he doesn't know what the euro looks like.
He hasn't learned that one in class yet. Still young. Junior may be taking that in his senior class. JJ here to shoot his second free throw. Swishes it. Nothing but net. Goes to the huddle here. Oh, looks like it was a quick substitution by Coach Sean.
Yeah, I believe he gets Hazen back in the game.
I believe so.
Gets a sub for JJ, give him a breather, right? He's been
Hazen
playing
picks
hard.
up the ball, keeps going. Looks like a steal by number 2, Cooper Green. Quick to his feet, gets ready as Tulalip will take over. With 50 seconds left in this half, Tulalip is mastering the way of the pressure on defense tonight. I think that is a very big reason of why they have a lead in this first half.
Yeah, great hustle there by AJ. Adrian Jefferson gets back, causing a turnover there, just stopping the Green from getting the bucket. What could have been an easy layup. So 40 seconds left here. Heritage up by 20. And then there's a turnover, though, by Tulip Heritage Hawks. So Darrington getting the ball back.
Some frustration by Takala there after that recent call. But if you're able to get back and be ready for the next defensive sequence, you'll be ready. Looks like that was scored by number 1, Lucas Mason.
Yeah, hard off the backboard. He comes crashing in, gets a rebound, and an easy layup. Give and go by Hazen.
Just bounces in. I believe that is his 8th of the night. 45 to shoot as buzzer beater. 35 running to beat the buzzer there. You were always asking, quizzing me. Could you tell me what number 35 shoes are?
Those are the LaMelo balls.
Really? The LaMelo ball? Those are some pretty slick shoes. Definitely the most fluorescent on the court tonight. Call up for 3. Just off as the boys lead this game 33-13 as they go into halftime here. Looking like a great homecoming for the new coaching staff here in Tulalip in 2023.
Yeah, Heritage Hawks boys team clearly in control, causing a lot of turnovers. Fast and furious game pace that's playing in their favor. Darrington not able to compose themselves, so they find themselves down with Heritage Hawks up 33, Darrington Loggers 13. We'll see you in the next half. And we're back here at the Francie J. Sheldon Gym for the Toilet Pair Chalks boys game matchup against the Darrington Loggers. We have the Toilet Pair Chalks up 33, Darrington Loggers 13. What are your takeaways for the first half, Dom?
I think the ongoing pressure of the defense tonight was the biggest thing so far in this first half. I think the Darrington Loggers are definitely struggling with that, especially on the offensive side. Like, forcing shots, forcing a lot of passes. And when you start forcing things, sometimes they don't really pan out. And I think right now it's definitely benefiting Tulalip's offensive scheme to be able to not have as much pressure coming off the defensive side of things.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of easy looks in transition, capitalizing on the mistakes of the Loggers, getting a lot of extra possessions, obviously, when they cause turnovers, like out-of-bounds passes as well. So, as you can see, that's what's kind of contributed to them having the lead. We'll see if in the second half they continue to keep that pressure up and, maintain control of the game, or if the Loggers can respond, maybe slow the game down, not as many turnovers, and possibly claw back.
Looking like the Heritage Hawks here warming up on their side of the court as they switch sides. For people who don't know basketball, if you're just now tuning in, they actually switch sides after halftime. So if your team wasn't scoring much on one bucket, maybe you can get a better look on the other. I don't really know why they do that. It's just a fair thing, I believe. Both teams get to shoot on each side of the court. Something you learn, something we all try to learn, as something every day, or at least I try to, as the Heritage Hawks look to keep this lead for the remainder of the game.
Great insight by Dom there.
I don't even know where I'm going half the time, but I'm just trying to talk to you guys.
Hey, I think they got out of the locker room late, right? You got 30 seconds, so guys just trying to get some shots up, find the range a little bit before they have to jump back into the midst of the game. Sometimes it works, right? But sometimes I feel like I'm a firm believer if you haven't shot game shots at game speed, just shooting around sometimes doesn't really do anything for you, but we'll see.
I gotta agree with that. Sometimes, actually, when I was playing, I would rush out here for the rebounds, and I remember I was taking shots away from some of our starters, and they were like, "Dom, you gotta stop taking the ball so serious at these breaks."
Yeah, some guys, hey, they're trying to get their shots up, right? Because they want to look to score when they go back out. Young Dom there just trying to, practice his fundamentals. We get a turnover by Heritage. JJ gets a foul call, just looking to rush to the basket. Gets a nice move, going right. Gets a foul call. Heritage lining up in a stack.
Looks like to call here for 3.
In the KD.
Makes the 3. Get backs on defense. Huge shot. Looks like Darrington looking to try to get its cherry pick action, but the team catches up as number 10 looks to throw the ball here.
Yeah, Heritage pressure, capitalizing, gets a 3 right there, just extending the lead early on. And then Darrington still trying to figure out this zone. Get a mid-range jumper there with a step through off the mark, and then a foul. That's a tough one.
Cooper looking like he was looking for his teammates there. Nobody's cutting. That's the thing when you've got the ball in your hands. Nothing's not as helpful as not cutting to help that person.
Yeah, he was looking for something, and then just had to throw it up, and then obviously just trying to chase his rebound off the mark, gets foul call. So Heritage with the possession.
Looking with a no-look pass to Hazen down below. Takala with a turnover. Almost looked like he could have took off there.
He cuffed it. He cuffed it like he wanted to dunk. Then he causes a steal.
Great defense. Looks like he's leaking out to the outside. Looks like he wants to take number 2. JJ splits. Travel by number 20.
And shoots the ball, and the ref just itching to call him for a technical.
Always itching to make a call as they get paid per the whistle, I heard.
So, delay a game warning there.
Technical difficulties here sometimes. Flipped my
Heritage pressure gets another turnover.
Great play here.
Dribble. Another whistle.
Another dollar earned here in the Francis J. Sheldon as Darrington looks to pass the ball in here, looking to get some momentum going in this third quarter. Like we said, third quarter, big momentum shift can happen as Darrington looks to set this up. Kickball for, looks like it will be white ball.
Darrington with the possession. AJ kind of trying to step through and reach. Obviously gets a foot out on the low pass, so kickball goes out of bounds. Darrington gets the ball.
Looks like it was just off number 22 there as Talela brings the ball up court. Looks like a Euro step on the left side. Number 21.
Looks like we got a great potluck. Everybody bringing Euros to the party.
JJ for layup here on the right side. Looks like a timeout here.
Yeah, Darrington just looking to, stop the bleeding, if you will, right? Heritage going on a run here. Gets another 10-point swing. A lot of buckets in transition. James Jr. with the Euro there for the layup. Then they get a steal right there. Number 21 not sure what to do with it. JJ leaking out, sees the steal, gets an easy layup. So, Darrington just looking to figure something out. Calls timeout. You don't want it to get much worse. Obviously, you got to compose your players. Also, kind of keep rushing into that pressure, if you will.
Pressure is always on key here in Tulalip. When the momentum is rising, it is definitely hard to keep your head on straight, as it's a great environment to come and play. So everybody who's coming to town, I'm very excited to see who comes out and shows support to their teams, especially Tulalip here, breaking in the huddle here to continue back into this 5 minutes left we have in the third quarter.
Yeah, Heritage Hawks definitely playing to their favor, strategy-wise. Not a lot of height, but, making the tempo of the game very, very upbeat. Getting a lot of steals, a lot of transition layups. As you can see here, onslaught of pressure in the second half.
Great choice of word there. You got to add that one to my arsenal there. Onslaught. That's a good one.
Well, a lot of turnovers, right? I don't know. We don't have the stats in front of us, but I guess double digit, right?
Yes.
10 probably plus in the first half, and then I would say 5 to 6 here just alone in this third quarter. So,
Very much.
you know, I don't know what else you would call it other than, you know, a barrage. A barrage of
He's got 'em
turnovers.
all today. It's like
So
22. Logan Lamore, senior from Darrington, to set up his 2 free throws here as he looks to cut this lead down just a bit more.
knocks a free throw down right there. So if you're a Darrington fan, obviously what you want to see, right? You know, slow the game down, get a free throw on a foul call. Looks to knock down the second one.
Looks like he cuts the lead down to 29 here. As JJ takes the ball up court here against Tulalip. Looks like a travel
Shuffles
is
his feet.
called. Picking up that pivot foot is very vital.
Yeah, gets called for travel. Nearly a steal
Looks
there
like
on
a
the inbound.
steal, and they steal it back in a way. But it was just poked out by number 14. James Jones, Takala looking to shoot the 3.
Just off, but we got JJ underneath the bucket.
Looking to pass right after that. Looked like some confusion on the offense here.
For 3 by Adrian, just off the mark.
Number 21. Looks like a lot of bodies flying into the key here. No points scored on that sequence. As JJ wants to take it here. Looks to slice the defense. Looks like a travel call.
Yeah, I thought that was a great move, but you know, obviously refs didn't agree, so they get him for a travel call.
Sometimes refs see some things we don't. And that right there was a foot I didn't see picked. It just happens in this type of thing. Very excited to see this next play call here by Darrington as they look to cut this lead down and possibly, hopefully, get it under 20 for Darrington.
Yeah, Darrington still looking to figure out that press.
But like we said before, you can never count anyone out, especially in the sport. Shots can fly in as Darrington, number 13.
It's another bucket.
Chevy Vincent, sophomore out of Darrington. Huge bucket for them to make it 17-44.
JJ looking to force something down
To
low.
Hazen,
Gets a good
baseline.
pass. And then Hawks still applying pressure.
Finding a great element of composure and aggressiveness here on the defensive side of things is definitely elevating their offensive side of things. Looking for a breakaway here. Tulalip is just running and finding all the breakaway times and spots tonight. And I think that is helping them tremendously tonight.
Yeah, definitely good anticipation right there. They've kind of figured out, you know, when the ball's coming out, hey, we got to break for a layup. So guys just sprinting down the court, if you will. It's a track meet at this point. They're chomping at the bit, looking for the ball to come out and get a layup.
Always a great night for basketball. Darrington looking to set up here. Looks like they got a little bit of a 5-out triangle offense type thing going on. Looks like it was swatted on the way down.
Got the look
JJ.
that they wanted, but still kind of shot contested, and it leads to
Tulalip piling
yep,
on the points
a 3.
tonight.
So
Tulalip just playing great as a team tonight, utilizing every pass, playing defense as a team, and, you know, communication key. You know, moving out of the way before someone gets there, weaving in and out.
young team taking great shots too as well, right? Not forcing a lot of shots. Great shot selection.
Yes.
I haven't seen too many bad shots here by Heritage. So kudos to the boys as well. You know, it could be easy to jack up shots when you're getting a lot of turnovers and just being impatient and wanting to score, but so far so good.
Every loose ball I see, you know, the Hawks running to the ball, and that separates the good from the great in this situation, being able to pounce on the ball like that, big time.
Yeah, and then the other thing that I kind of, as you kind of talked about earlier, right, was with the girls' game when they tried to go into a full court pressure, they were fouling. Versus, you know, I don't know if it was something very apparent coached up by Sean and the coaching staff, but hey, we're gonna press, but we're not gonna foul too often. They haven't fouled that much for having played full court defense all game. So kudos to the coaching staff as well as the boys, right, for having that ability to play controlled. As I say that, we get a foul call.
It just happens, you speak things to fruition, as people would say. Number 1, Lucas Mason, sophomore out of Darrington, will shoot 2 here.
Yeah, JJ took a crash right there, wondering if maybe just tripped on somebody, but he'll take a breather, and Lennox Long will come to sub in for him.
Much needed breather here with 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. Maybe he looks to rest for the rest of this remaining 2 minutes and getting back in the fourth quarter. Be with his team.
Okay, I got a good one for you, Dom.
All right.
Number 10 on Darrington. You know what those shoes are?
Oh, number 10 on Darrington. Where is he amongst the players? Oh, those
Right
are James Harden's. That's wait. Nope, those are
the tough one,
Klay
but
Thompson's.
I want to ask you. Yep, I believe they're the. I think they're the linings.
Yeah,
but they're definitely not an American shoe. They're not Nike or.
He's got some slick shoes.
Yeah,
I gotta say
that would be a hard one, I guess.
These guys got some shoe game tonight.
As we see that with that 3, talk about the shoes and the 3 goes in by Heritage.
Number 2, Cooper, just off the floater there, off the front rim. Always the hardest rim to get by, I swear.
So we get a replay. Thanks to our production team right there giving us the play. 3 by Takala.
Great shot by Takala. As I'm here talking about shoes, he's here hitting buckets. Setting up the offense now. Looks like it was off 35 there. Still finds a way to penetrate the zone. Good
a lot of
offensive
English
rebound
on that one for Hazen. Rolls off the backside of the rim, and then I believe it's Adrian gets another rebound, so we get a foul call. So Hawks will retain the possession. Good hustle there by AJ.
Looks like 45 has been subbed in for Darrington. I do not have his information. But 45 is now in, ready to play. Darrington has number 3, Joseph Pisano out there. Number 10, Hunter Anderson. Number 3, Joseph Pisano.
3 there off the mark by AJ, so Darrington gets a rebound.
And Mikey Sohito.
Looking to get a layup there by Joseph Pisano. For all the viewers out there, once Tillip Junior Hawk not that long ago, so now he goes to Darrington. So shout out to Joseph Pisano here on the Darrington squad, but played for the Tillip Junior Hawks.
I had no idea. So he's playing his former team in a,
some of his former teammates, maybe kids that he, grew up with in the community.
Cool to see him coming back in this homecoming game for him, coming out in here in Tulalip. Number 22 putting on a clinic, almost getting his own rebound.
Nice dribble in between the defenders and a behind the back, and then a 3.
Lennox with the assist there.
Heritage just pouring it on here. 52 seconds left in the third quarter.
They have found the recipe and they're staying with it. Lennox here with the shot, bounces out, goes out, kicks it out to Takala. He's there, ready for the shot. Great intuition by both of them there, being ready for that play.
Yeah, so far so good for a Heritage homecoming for our new coaching staff. Nice changeover year. Way to open up for the boys team.
Is it homecoming this week for high schoolers? Because I've been seeing some of these students, they are dressed to the nines, or I don't know if that is something the coach has had them do. But everyone is looking well-dressed and well in this stadium tonight.
I believe the players over here in the bleachers with us are dressed up because they have to for game days.
Okay.
And homecoming, I mainly meant, because they get a home opener game. Obviously,
you're right. Okay.
We'll find out when they have a homecoming actual scheduled game, so that'll be nice to find out for fans to come and support.
2 different definitions of homecoming. Sometimes I mix up.
Maybe I misusing the word there. But yeah, kudos to Coach Sean.
Big shot by number 35 from Darrington. Don't have his information here, but number 35 with a huge bucket for them to cut the lead down. while they go into the fourth quarter here shortly with 28 seconds remaining. Looks like number 35 looking to go back-to-back here. Falls! He gets right back up.
Yeah, hustling back, and then it's just tipped out, so clean swipe out.
All ball, as some would say in the basketball realm. We are here. Electrifying moments.
Corner 3 for Darrington.
Darrington, number 35, gets it again.
Oh, and then we have William McLean in the game as well.
Number 3, former Hawk. Looks like number 21, Hazen, bringing up the ball here. Going into the top, kicks it out. Players looking to pass. Almost in there, but I believe that was after the buzzer. So even if it went in, wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, so Hawks reaching into the rotation, getting some players some minutes. You know, William gets in, Lenny getting some major time here in the third. As we go into the fourth, Tulip Heritage Hawks 55, Darrington 20. What would you like to see for them to close out the game?
You know, to look at it on the Darrington side of things, I think if they can get the ball moving and start utilizing the passing game more, I think it's very hard to get passes off from the pressure standpoint. But if they can get under the key and maybe get some points, maybe they can climb back in this game. But Heritage, I think if they maintain this style of play, keep defending well and crashing the boards, they're going to have a hell of a game. Or heck of a game.
Definitely, I think for to, you know, just I wouldn't say they have to extend into full court pressure with this many minutes left, but you know, just using the shot clock, obviously, right? Not giving up a ton of threes, and nothing crazy should happen. And then, yeah, like you said, for Darrington, it's an uphill battle. They've obviously got to find a lot of shots in this short amount of time and minimize the turnovers that they've had. You know, they've got to hit the three ball probably a little bit, which they haven't done so well tonight. But so far, so good for Tulip Heritage Hawks.
I think, yeah, you're right. Finding that three in this game is definitely making them have a big lead tonight. That's 55-20 is no small feat or no small mountain to climb for Darrington, but they are up for the challenge here tonight. But after a short call, short minutes of playing, short seconds of playing, they find themselves already on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, turnover there in the corner as Darrington player dribbles it off his foot.
Look good give and go there for Tulalip as Takala puts it back up. Just rolls in.
Gets an easy floater on the rebound. So Heritage just continuing to pour it on. Long three there by Darrington. Hard off the backboard.
Lots of bodies colliding in this sense of things. Rebounding the ball. Takala feeding out to the right. JJ looking to find him, but throws it up himself. Takala up and under. Back up with 2 points. Back to back.
2 layups. Just Takala pouring it on. Really getting some points in the stat column tonight, right?
Yes, very much so. Number 3, Joseph.
Darrington still trying to figure out this zone. It looks like a 1-2-2. You know, they'd look, maybe get something to the wing, get a side entry inside, but failing to figure it out. And then as we see on the replay monitor, JJ off on the layup, but Takala there to clean it up. Heritage with the ball again here.
Takala down low.
A little high-low action against the 2-3.
Doing a fantastic job of finding the holes in the zone today. I think is one of the big takeaways, other than the athleticism and the shots falling in. I think them finding a way to get into the defensive side of things and finding those holes is a big, big key factor of winning games, especially in this conference.
Yeah, I think it took them about half the first quarter to, you know, figure it out. But as soon as they did, they kind of had their way with it. And then obviously, you know, when you get turnovers and layups, you don't really got to set up or worry about a defense. So just going down. Like I said, it's been a track meet pretty much all night for Heritage.
Looks like number 14 looking to, Mikey Sahito looking to kick it out to number 21, Grady Stovlin, kicking it out to number 10, air ball.
Corner
by
3.
number 10, Hunter Anderson. Takala brings it up.
Unresisted. So, and then Hazen, wide open 3.
To Hazen.
Just off the mark, but JJ getting the rebound.
Offensive rebound. Another one. Looks like he sets up the offense here. More people shooting threes. Looking to find the three-pointers.
And then a hustle play there by Adrian as he
Taylor
taps the
ball.
ball off of the Darrington player. So everything going Heritage's way right there. We see it on the monitor. Number 14 kind of expecting it to just go out. AJ with some great hustle.
Great effort. Something they teach you in practice. Something JJ for three.
Corner three for JJ as well, pouring it on. And Kim and Takala are in the race for who's going to score the most tonight.
Definitely a stat I'd like to see is number 10 shoots for Darrington, Hunter Anderson.
Steal by JJ there.
JJ look quick to the
With
left
crossover.
and finishes with his right. A move you always like to see. If you could go one way and finish with the other hand, is a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful game. Definitely like to see this game played at this level.
I like it, that change of pace crossover he has where he kind of lulls the defender to sleep with a slow and then a go, basically. Darren, number 10 for Green to shoot it.
Number 10 with the jab step and a miss. Ball goes flying out there into the stands. Thankfully, no collisions here in Francis J. Sheldon Court. Looks like Darrington calls a timeout.
Yeah, coach is looking to maybe draw some up for the last 4 minutes, figure out how to get some more points. JJ right here flashes to the corner. Defender not respecting the three ball and gives a wide open three.
In this situation right now, you know, you're not afraid to take that shot. It's almost as a defender, you got to be ready for the step back three. And also that great crossover by JJ in that recent replay. Great play.
Yeah, definitely. JJ, just showing everything tonight, right? Reaching deep into the bag, getting a lot of buckets at the rim, easy layups, making the three ball, everything going for him. He's even rebounding. Shortest guy on the court, it looks like. So,
Yeah.
Great game for him tonight.
Crashing the boards after a shot is key, and jumping as high as these guys are just all already up there. Great athleticism on his part tonight, showing offensive rebounding skills.
And right there, swing pass, way across the zone and just too high for the other Darrington players. So another turnover attributed to Heritage.
It is a dangerous thing to do, passing the ball all the way across court, like you said, in the zone. Almost looks like a break. Look, another rebound for JJ there as he crashed the boards late and still got it. Hazen looking to shoot. Stolen by number 10. Hunter Anderson goes up. Makes the layup.
Almost thought Adrian was going to get there, but, nice up and under by number 10 on Darrington. So, he finishes his layup. Darrington not able to get back, though.
Three. Still there on the offensive rebound.
Hustling, trying to rip it away, gets called for the foul.
Still there on the offensive side to crash the boards even after a shot. Sometimes the person who shoots the ball is there first because they know where the ball is going. Always cool to see.
Yeah, he's done a great job up until this point, right? I feel like in his role, he's probably not expected to rebound, but hey, adding everything for his team to get the win tonight. And then a deflected pass right there by Adrian. So steal for Heritage. Just looking to move it up.
Looks like JJ still looking to get some offensive going here.
And gets a layup.
Tulalip leads 70. Darrington 22. 2 minutes remaining left in the game here. Tulalip running fast break offense still in the last 2 minutes is taken away by number 22, Logan Lamore. Looking to go up, misses. Put back up by number 1. Still recovered by Tulalip.
Yeah, and there was a tap out right there by number 10 who just, causes a turnover. And then we get a whole wave of new players for Darrington. So just coach emptying the bench with 2 minutes left. And then as you can see, they're letting the clock run. So closing it out here for Darrington versus Philip Heritage Hawks. Heritage Hawks obviously maintained the lead the whole game once they were up.
Yes.
Never really lost momentum.
If you can go into a game without lead changes, it's a good thing for your offense to be ready to maintain that style of play. It's a huge thing for them. So for them to be leading this whole game, very key.
And as we close out our game tonight, just a minute and 30 left, we'd like to mention, Heritage Hawks here with a host of 3 games coming up. I believe the first one here going to be on Friday, and then we have another one on Saturday against Burlington Wick team from Australia. So interesting matchup for Heritage to be able to host
Wow.
a team from Australia. So fans, if you're not doing anything, download the Arbiter Sports app. You can see the schedule. I may have got the school name wrong, but they are hosting another team from Australia. That's an interesting matchup on their schedule. And then they also play another game after that against Muckleshoot, so another tribal school. So interesting matchup for our Heritage Hawks to be able to play.
Some big takeaways there. Remember, you guys can always make sure to watch here on Talayup TV on Facebook, and just to be aware of the games that are going on. This will probably be the first time, I believe, that we've played Australia in the program's history. So
Yeah, international matchup as
international,
if you will say.
Oh, did I say national?
No, you said Australian team, but international. As we get a 3.
Big 3 for Talayup there to make it 73-26. Can they make it past 73? We will see here as they've stolen away there.
15 seconds left. So yes, fans, download the Arbiter Sports app. Follow Talayup Heritage Hawks boys and gals for the rest of the season. And it's been a great night here hosting these games and doing color commentary with my co-host, John Joseph.
Always a pleasure here in Francis J. Sheldon Court.
Talayup Heritage Hawks close it out in style. They win against Darrington 73-26.
Great game here by Talayup. Always a sight to see.
You'll hear it.
Like this?
Yes. So as we are here with Jalen Gray, for the fans who don't know, he also goes by JJ sometimes. Great performance by you tonight. JJ, what are some things you can take away from your performance tonight?
I don't know.
Your first game with Talayup Heritage High School, your first high school game, I believe.
Mhm.
Were there any feelings you had before the game?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous. I felt it. Yeah.
Watching the game, we couldn't tell you had some great defensive pressure. Got to the basket real easy. What were you thinking as you got your shot going early? You had a lot of rim takes, but were you looking to just kind of switch it up, or you just wanted to keep attacking the basket?
Just keep attacking the basket, get as much fouls as we can. And yeah.
And then one last question. So, going into the game and as we continue to the season, what are some things that Coach Sean is preaching to you guys?
Stay humble. Speed kills. Yeah.
I love it. So you guys definitely played with speed tonight. Great job, great performance. We don't have the stat line, but I can guarantee you probably got over 20. And a lot of turnovers, a lot of steals caused by you. So great job.
Thank you.